Sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's VATSIM flight, where we take the A320 for a jaunt out of Frankfurt here in Germany over to Madrid in Spain. And it's looking terribly busy. The place is flat out. So we'll have to, make it sound like we know what we're doing and stuff. This is going to be interesting, but you're very welcome aboard. Our expected departure is going to be off runway 18. We're going to be climbing initially to flight level 270, then after a little while up to 370, about a 2 hour and 20 minute flight all the way down to Madrid. We have a couple of guys with us. There is a ton of ATC coverage, and it's going to be a bit of crack. Yes, it'll be a bit of crack. But I'd like to welcome you all in. Welcome back if you were with us earlier on during our daytime stream. We were checking out the INI Bills L1011. What a machine! I should have taken that tonight, but alas, I didn't because, well, I'm mad, but come on now. But anyway, welcome in. Eamon, good to see you. Mac Vision is here. Creo has rambled aboard from County Mayo. Good to see you, buddy. APU Inspector's in the house. Mech Manser, welcome back. Retriever Neil, good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Viper Striker, welcome. The Boise is here. Good evening, Murph and gang. I was hoping to fly tonight, but instead I'm in bed with man flu. You poor old devil. I was in the range the other day and they actually had a hot water bottle that had man flu. I should have got it, It kills almost one person a year. But anyway, feel better soon, buddy. Malky, good evening. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Good evening to you, buddy. The Impossible Face is here. Hermit something. Very good afternoon to Boston. Currently 12 degrees here in Tipperary. Right, it's lovely, it's mild, but it's not summertime just yet. Do you know what I mean? Colkin, good evening. Commander Balosh is in the house. Who else come in? Toto is here. Cranking up the Toto. Welcome aboard. Look! Do you see the movement of my microphone arm? I put WD-40 on it earlier. Right. Thing is the best thing ever since sliced bread. Stick Figure, good evening. A Crotty is here. And Toto, hope you're well, buddy. Regards to you and the missus. Let me see here now. David Bay is in the house. Then Arch NDA. Arch in with the raid. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Hope you're well. And welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a great stream. Old Veterans in the house. Very good evening to you, Scott. Hope all is well. Who else come in? Weedy Gaming. Welcome in. Let me see here now. Stu Snape is in the house. 130 streams in a row. Thank you very, very much indeed, Stu. Hope you're well, buddy. Come here. We had sausage rolls. And they weren't Greg's sausage rolls. They were Dunn Stores sausage rolls. But Yara, Greg's, we need Greg's. Looking at Adam's post and the bobbleheads are nodding to the beat of Murph's intro music, right? Photos by Kev is here. Good to see you, Kev. Hope all is well. Who else come in the door now? Naughty Gnome is here. It's going to be fun. Indeed, and it is. Any special reason we have to be put on slow-mo tonight? Button pressing again. So what I'm finding is, right, with it's a 10-second slow mode, meaning you can type away, but it'll hold your next message. It does a countdown timer. What I'm finding, and it's something weird, I have an encoder overload with messages coming in, so just to slow it down a little bit, we'll see how it goes. I'll see can I reduce it a little bit further, but the reason being is I have everything coming through on this screen and another screen, and it's all shagged. And it's easier for me to see what's going on. So that's the reason. But it's very much trial, Stu. It's trial. DeRuiter, good evening. Viper says, excited for Murph to visit our new hub in Madrid. New hub, you say? Clem is here. Good to see you. Clem is, I nearly said he's driving. He's flying a 7.5 tonight. Brilliant. It takes Murphy 10 seconds to read the message anyway. Yeah, Wait, what? Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. Welcome in. Strap 21 is here. Welcome aboard. Rest in peace, the Mike Creek. It did us well. It served us well, right, Strap, good evening. Blinky is here. Alberto, happy Thursday. Who else now? Energizer. He says, evening all. I just tried Murph as a tour guide and say intentions. Jesus, Murph, never try to pronounce Swedish words to me ever again. Yeah, baby. Brilliant. Grand is in the house. It's Grand. Good to see you, Grand. But yes, Strap 21, welcome in. Well, Murph, it's been a slow... Wait, Murph has been in slow mode since holidays. Yes. Filthy, absolutely. What else now? Are all my buttons working again? I think they are. They kind of are. Timmy Dodd is here. Joseph Jolly, welcome aboard. Flyboy Dyer is in the house as well. Very good evening, folks. Norse Viking, very happy Thursday to you. Now, it's absolutely chock-a-block when it comes to ATC here. So it's going to be a bit of a bit of an experience, you see. So we'll have to see how we get on now with this, because it is busy, right? It is busy, and it's going to be a nighttime flight, which you haven't done in a while. So I'm looking forward to this one. So we're going to kind of get ourselves situated, jumped in. There was like over 20 departures here when I had a look a few moments ago, which for Frankfurt probably isn't that busy, but for us, it's pretty busy. So we'll have a look now to see what the crack is, right? So, oh Jesus, I'll do one of those with one of these, and we shall ramble over this way, right? And there's a bit of a squeak there still. This is the current setup of our aircraft. We're on the ground power unit. That's squeaking away, good-o. We're on the ground power unit. I've lost my mouse. There it is. Thanks very much. And, well, let's get ourselves up and running here to find out what the devil is going on, shall we? So, let's have a look at the old radar setup here. So, this is the current setup below here in Frankfurt. It's quite busy, as you can see. We have a number of aircraft here ready to blast out. There are 26 departures scheduled to leave. We have a couple of Fireflies already moving. David Bay is moving. I think Clem is already gone. He had the right idea. What's his departure looking like here? We'll zoom down a little bit. We're not too bad. We do have a fair bit of ATC along the way, so this is going to be pretty cool, right? Muse fan, good to see you, Muse. Welcome aboard. It'd be like one of your trucking streams, right? Robert is in the house, helping my daughter move into her first house. Many bugs and glitches and buttons. Kev, absolutely. Absolutely. In a box, man. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So we're kind of, I say we're kind of set up. We're not ready for this at all, but sure, we'll see what happens, right? So we do have some information. So we can see here a departure 8 is, they're expecting runway 25 center or 18. Transition level is going to be 6,000. Wind at the moment is 300 at 7 knots. Cav OK, temperature 17, dew point -3, QNH 1023. There's no significant change scheduled to happen, and we do have clearance delivery as a radio frequency to talk to. That's where we're going to get our clearance, and from there then we will be talking to, it looks like tower. They don't have ramp or ground, so it'll be clearance over the tower. There's 2 towers. Is there? Yeah, there's 2 towers, and oh no, there's 1 tower. And then we'll probably get departure after that, and then after that we'll get something else. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be a busy one for sure. So where are we? We're located up here. So just to get a bit of an idea, so it looks as if our pushback will get November 7. Now they do kind of cool stuff here as well. Follow the orange, follow the blue. They do all this stuff here as well. But we'll probably get a pushback. We'll be going November 7, November 8. And then onto November proper, and we're going to go all the way down November, or at least that is what I think is going to happen. We could get something different. We could get November and then November North. They might channel us down this way, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, right? Kieran Niall, good to see you. Home Wrecker is here, welcome in. LP Patrol, happy Thursday. So we'll jump in on frequency, have a listen here in a moment, just to get an idea of what's actually happening, right? So the ATIS information, which is current right now, is information. What are you? Information echo, right? And if we go clearance delivery, it's 122.035. 122.035. 122.035. Jump on over. Have a listen.
121.855.
So we're getting now listening in to find out what's happening. We're also going to double check our charts here.
Frequency
1. Can you repeat again?
121.855.
So we're planning runway 18. Our stand position here, by the way, we're over on Alpha 20. Is that right? Yeah. So we are on. That's wrong. We are on. Clear that. So we're on Alpha 20. We write this stuff down. We have information echo on board. We want runway 18. And our departure on this is going to be on the ANEKI to Lima. Our initial climb is going to be flight level 270. And we know we have a step climb later on of 370. Kieran Niall, thank you very much indeed for the super chat. Cheers, buddy. So, yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on our charts. We're going to need our charts for this one, lads, because as you could have imagined, it's quite a busy... it's a busy terminal, right? Busy airport. One massive airport down to the next one. So, what my plan is, as I said, we are on our GPU at the moment, and I haven't done anything when it comes to our FMCs. So, we probably need to get a little bit of lights turned on here now as well, just to see what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? Main panel come up, integrated lights coming up, and all that is looking relatively okay. So nav upgrade has occurred. Lovely job. So we're going to go in here to initialization. We're going to request our route, and that's going to load up for us there here now in a moment. I'm just going to type in some of the information that I know we need, and then we'll grab the rest, of course, from Sim Brief. So our cost index for today's flight is going to be cost index of 5. We're going to jot in our call sign, Firefly 235 or 235. Cost index is that of 5. And our cruise is going to be 370. IRS initialization. And they can align on that reference. We'll go to the next page. And this is where we're going to put in all our weight and our balance. So we'll go ahead and get all this set up here now as well. So we're going to go to weight and balance. We are going to, let me see, resend the load sheet or load the aircraft. So let me see, resend the load sheet. And we're going to load the aircraft and we'll do an instant loading. So that's our aircraft loaded. And we're going to send that information over to our MCDU. MCDU here is looking good. Block fuel 8.5, zero fuel weight is already in. Next page over, that's looking good. Wind information, we're going to go ahead and grab that. We're going to request the wind and see what happens. Linny Bobbins, good to see you. Hope you're well. Kieran says, hopefully update 5 tomorrow. It's hard to call, really. I've no idea, to be honest. It'd be great if it is, but I've no information as of yet to find out what's happening. So we shall see what happens. So wind is in. We shall clear that, and return. And that looks good to me. Next up then is going to be our performance. Actually, no, it's going to be flight plan. Now, we'll just double check we're doing the right thing here with the lads. So we need to share a bit of information here with ATC. We are on stand Alpha 20. We have information echo on board, and we're looking for IFR clearance over to Madrid. So we're going to get our clearance. So we'll see what happens here. Frankfurt delivery, isn't it? Frankfurt delivery, good evening. Firefly 235 on stand Alpha 20. Information echo on board. Request IFR clearance Madrid.
Firefly 235, Frankfurt delivery, hello, clear to Madrid, ANEKI to Lima departure, flight plan route, climb to 4,000 feet, squawk 1361.
Holy crap, anyone get that? Firefly 235, sorry, bad radio connection. Can you repeat our altitude and squawk, please?
Firefly 235, initial altitude is 4,000 feet, squawk 1361.
Roger, we are cleared to Madrid via the Enkel 2 Lima departure. Initial altitude 4,000 feet, squawk 1361, Firefly 235.
Firefly 235, read by correct.
Sweet, lovely hurdling and brilliant.
Lufthansa Cargo 213 for Fisher South, please.
Be Janie then. What if I gave them a German accent? And good evening, Firefly 235, and we have information echo on board. We would like to do as a departure. They'd banned me. 1361. 1361. That goes in there. Initial altitude is going to be up to 4,000 feet. Go ahead and pop that in there. We are on the Enkel 2 Lima departure, so we'll go ahead and dial all that in. They would delete your flight plan, probably. Neville, good to see you. Can you fly into Waterford Airport? You can. We're not going there tonight, but you can, Neville, 100%. Right. Let's do a departure. We want runway 18, so we're going to say runway 18, and we are on the Enkel 2 Lima departure. Insert. And then we're all the way down until we get to Madrid. I'm not going to put that in yet. And the reason being is we just have we've too much to be doing. So we'll go to performance mode, and we should pop over here. And we'll go ahead and grab our performance. So let's see here. We're going to go to, easy now. We're going to come over here. Runway 18, flight configuration is 1F.
Ready for the push and start.
Toga, that's all okay, that's all okay.
602, Frankfurt delivery, good evening. Start approved for pushback, connect apron 1 to 1, that's an 855, have a nice flight, come on.
Okay, thanks very much. Start up approved. We'll call the apron for pushback. 121.855, Lufthansa 692.
Is the apron on?
55972, stand Bravo 24, also request person start.
572, start up approved for pushback, connect Frankfurt apron 121.855.
121.855
for 559.
That's interesting. I don't actually see that on my screen. That's interesting, isn't it? Right, that's all good. Send that to our MAQAB or MCDU. That looks good to me. Next phase, managed. That's okay. We're up to 4,000, then we'll be climbing after that. So that to me looks kind of all right. Approach, don't worry about that. We'll go to the flight plan page. That's all looking good here. While we're sitting here, we might as well go ahead and configure the aircraft. APU master switch coming on, and we shall give it a moment for the door to open and get some floodlights up here as well. Seatbelts coming on, and we'll start that APU unit. And as I said, we're going to be on our own power here now. In just a moment. Other things we want to look for. So our squawk is currently off. We're not ready yet for pushback. We're just going to wait for our APU to fire up. We do have our initial altitude put in at 4,000 feet.
Frankfurt delivery 590.
We'll keep an eye on it.
What information echo?
Okay, let's get an idea of what's happening.
59003, Frankfurt delivery hello, start up approved for pushback, connect apron 121.855.
So we're over here. There be the lads. It'd be interesting now if they're going to give us tug release points. But just to give us the gist, we're going to come down this way on November and then turning right out November, and we're going to be taxiing down this neck of the woods here because we want runway 18. That's what we're after, right? Weebles, thank you very much indeed, buddy. Cheers, man. Bloody hell, 15 months. Cheers, buddy. You're very kind. I'm way off to one side here. I wonder does my camera need to be moved? Kind of does, doesn't it? Hang on. There, look, I moved it. So we can see there's a ton of aircraft here, lads. This is shocking busy for what we usually do. Now, they are lining up and holding short of a runway, so they probably have to cross it, I'd say. So we'll see what the crack is. There is someone blasting off. Condor. Yep. So he's out the gap there straight away. So where are we now? We're down here somewhere. There we are. So that's us. So this is the newly updated Frankfurt airport from Aerosoft. Very pretty, very, very pretty. Which is busy. 4,01361. That's all looking good to me. Well, at this stage, APU is running. APU bleed coming on. We should say APU available, which it is. At this stage, we're going to disconnect from the ground power. Lovely hurdling, and we're going to disconnect this directly now from the gadget. GPU can now be removed, chocks and cones removed, and the doors, we'll go ahead and worry about this now. We will get that beacon fired on. And I suppose we'll just have a now look to see what's going to happen here now shortly. Everything up here looks good so far. Pumps and all the jazz are on. Strobes, leave them off. Lights, leave them off there. Seatbelts are all okay. Storm light is on. Or these are dome light is on. A little bit heavy on the frames here. We'll see how we get on with this. And then we can use our own little pushback here. So we can just say, listen, connect the tug. Because GSX could be a bit of a funny one here, couldn't it? So APU is running and that's all pushed back. So we'll give him a shout back there now. So we request push and start. And Frankfurt delivery, Firefly 235, information echo, stand A20, request pushback and startup.
235, startup approved for pushback, correct Frankfurt apron 121.855.
Over to 121.855 for Firefly 235, thanks. Daddy duty, no worries at all. Kibbo, you're missing a cracker. The Germans are only a great bunch of lads. It's good to see you, buddy. Homeworker says, never done a pushback. Pushback? Good morning. Right, 121.855. 855.
Give way to them, the others coming from the left 5572.
Beeline 2 Sierra Romeo in Mike 8 cross runway 25 center, taxi November 3 and November position Victor 130.
Jace.
November 3 November, position 130 via Mike 8 cross to the center, Beeline 2 Sierra Romeo.
Station Mike FM, stand Juliet 8.
Staff station, your call sign again.
Station Mike.
Right, let's see what happens here. This is head wreck and stuff.
Mike, sorry, say again your request.
A firm, stand Juliet 8, or can you repeat my stand again, please?
Emirates have to make apologies. Yeah, Juliet, correction. Juliet 1, you can make it now. Okay. Yeah, you already passed your stand. That was my fault. Apologies. You can take now stand Golf 1, correction, Golf 1 via Sierra and Sierra 5.
Golf 1 via Sierra and Sierra 5, Emirates have to make.
Lufthansa Cargo 8346, wind is 300 degrees 7 knots, 18 clear takeoff.
What is tower?
1 8, clear takeoff. Lufthansa Cargo 8346.
White Star 408 behind the Airbus A321 in front, line up 18 behind.
Behind Airbus A321, line up, run 18 behind. White Star 408.
Lufthansa Cargo 213 for taxi.
What was the airport you landed before? Monterey? Oh, Jesus.
Come in, Rich.
The Boise knows it. That sounds like a man who's busy, but give him a second.
Roper 364, Victor 109 for post.
That sounds like Larry.
First, Lufthansa Cargo 213, activate to the A320 from west to right, after taxi via November, and hold short of November 11.
Make way for the outlet from left to right and taxi November, hold short November 11, Lufthansa Cargo 213.
Lufthansa 5, Charlie Whiskey, taxi via November 11, Lima, November 5 to gate Alpha 23.
Jesus.
November 11, Lima, and sorry, say the rest again, Lufthansa.
The actual landing, yeah.
Lufthansa 5, Charlie Whiskey, November 11, Lima, November 5, gate Alpha 23.
German efficiency.
November 11, Lima, November 5, gate Alpha 23, thank you, Lufthansa 5, Charlie Whiskey.
Oh, Jesus! Whose idea was this to go Frankfurt? Jesus! We could have had, like...
Condor 4174, taxi via November 11 and Lima to gate Victor 116.
What's the situation here now with traffic?
Via November 11 and Lima to gate Victor 116, Condor 4174.
White Star 408, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff on 18, White Star 408.
Oh, it's very busy. Sun Jammer, good to see you.
130. Okay. 5702 after departing MT11, line up runway 18 behind.
Line up 08 behind, runway 18 off the departing aircraft, 55002.
Lufthansa 692, Alpha 54, push and start.
I wonder now, do you know? Hello? Listen! This is Murphy! I'm looking to get out of here! Look at this difficult going up now. Where's he going? Oh, he's turning.
Okay, next time now, yeah, turn left Lima and taxi to Lima 3 and hold short of 25 center.
Sorry, my mistake. Continue at Lima and hold short at Lima 3 for 25 center, Lufthansa Cargo 213.
Condor 7, Juliet Tango, request push and start Victor 110.
Condor 7, Juliet Tango, push begin to start up of route and straight back, no chance.
What is he?
Lufthansa 51 Alpha, ready for taxi to runway 18, able for intersection Lima takeoff.
First, Condor 7, Juliet Tango, push begin start up of route, straight
They're jumping over each other. Hurry, the bar's closing soon.
Push and start approved, straight back, no turn, Condor 7, Juliet Tango.
Crafty, good to see you.
Victor 107 via November.
Victor 107 via November, bitte Anzugsierung, ja.
Grant says, glad I didn't join tonight, don't think I can do this. Be grand. We'll just wing it. Jeez, your man's name is Test.
Area 3.
Push back and start Area 3, 692.
Area 3.
972, request push and start.
Kanzi, we got to see you.
Who's in charge?
The Germans are in charge. We shall do what we're told, when we're told, and we will be happy, right?
Okay, fly, correction, Firebird 4702, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Lucky bastard got out of there.
5702.
Loud noises!
Firefly 32 Whiskey after departing gate 350, line up runway 18 behind.
Behind the departing
Shag off.
350, line up white behind, 5+32 Whiskey.
Lufthansa 230, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land.
Run 25 right, Lufthansa.
Very busy.
And station for pushback, say again.
972.
Hotel 3, Hotel 2, Hotel 3.
Georgia 3 Whiskey Lima, Roger, could you but say...
To be honest, they do need a ground frequency here. It's ridiculous.
2 minutes,
As in,
Hotel 2.
your man is doing a great job controlling the madness.
3 Whiskey Lima, Roger, then pushback in startup approved area 1.
Firefly 426, there's David Bay.
MSF and Mike, we're holding here.
A400, the mad devil.
7, can you...
First has this 5 Tango, cross Tango 4, taxi via November East and November to gate Victor 113.
Crossing a 4, November 8.
Why so busy? They're just busy.
November East confirmed.
As soon as he comes off frequency, there's at least another 2 or 3 trying to ping him.
Do you have something on Alpha Plus gate?
Yeah, then it would be a long taxi. Okay, you can taxi via November East, November, hold short of November 3.
November 8, November, hold short November 3, Swiss Volkswagen.
Firefly 702, identified correct line and radar on 136, decimal 130.
136, decimal 130, Firefly 702, good job.
Todo, Delta Echo Kilo Romeo Alpha, let's 25 left.
Delta Echo Kilo Romeo Alpha, follow pass again.
Affirm.
Delta Echo Kilo Romeo Alpha, Roger, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, runway 25 left, cleared for the low pass. After that, flight 26 Foxtrot departure.
Delta Echo Kilo Romeo Alpha, 25 left, cleared low pass.
MS52 Mike, still holding short of 07.
As soon as I press the button...
Whiskey, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Lufthansa 51 Alpha, ready for taxi to runway 18, able for intersection Lima takeoff.
Okay, first Lufthansa 113, welcome to Frankfurt, taxi Mike 30, hold short of runway 25 center.
Taxi via Mike 30, hold short of 25 center, Lufthansa 113.
Firefly 235, stand Alpha 20, request push and start.
Okay, I call you back for that. Lufthansa 51 Alpha, did you request taxi?
I tried!
Yes.
There was about 20 of us.
First, Euro 84, what are you doing? Exit the runway right away, you're on the runway.
Oh, Jesus, get off the runway.
Sorry, I think, did you make a mistake for your report, sorry?
Yeah, you're not where you're supposed to be. Hold short of Mike 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, we missed it, so should we continue or we should stay here?
Yeah, taxi Mike, hold short of Mike 2.
Could you taxi into Mike 2, Euro 84?
Lufthansa 51 Alpha, taxi via Lima, 20.1 way for 8.
Taxi via Lima, calling back on hold short runway 18, Lufthansa 518.
MS5 to Mike, we are holding here for roughly 10 minutes.
Any news, lads? No?
07, please continue this taxi.
Okay, minutes 5 to Mike, what is your gate?
He gave us both Golf 1-1.
Okay, and Emirates 5 to Mike, Roger, taxi to Golf 1. Okay, Emirates 5 to Mike, for you it's Golf 1-1, I think, yeah? So Emirates 5 to Mike, taxi via Sierra 5, Golf 1-1. And Emirates 189, for you Golf 1-3 via Sierra and Sierra 5.
Golf 1
okay, Sierra 5, Golf 1-1, Emirates 5 to Mike, thank you.
Lufthansa Mike is on 5 minutes final, island Yankee to Cafe.
Lufthansa 18 Mike, hello, wind 300 degrees, 7 knots, 25 right, get to end.
What's going to happen now?
Contact Lufthansa Fort Lima, LS 25 left.
Firefly 301, line up runway 18.
Line up runway 18, Firefly 301.
Lufthansa 48 Lima.
The lads are all getting ahead of me.
Runway 25 left, you are cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, Lufthansa Fort Lima.
Lufthansa 113, cross runway 25 center, taxi via Lima and November 5, gate Bravo 20.
Course 25 center, taxi via Lima, November 5, then Bravo 20, Lufthansa 113, danke.
Taxi.
First Firefly 32 Whiskey, still on the frequency?
Affirm, sir.
Firefly 32 Whiskey, contact Langen Radar 136, decimal 130.
136, decimal 130.
Mr. Anderson, good to see you, buddy.
Thanks very much.
Lufthansa 230, taxi via Papa, hold short of November 11.
Taxi via Papa, not short.
I don't know, did he hear me or was it blocked?
Delta Echo Kilo Romeo Alpha, contact Langen Radar 136, decimal 130.
Contact Langen 136, 130, Delta Romeo Alpha, bis gleich.
Lufthansa Gargot 213 via Lima 3, line up to 5 center.
Lima 3, landing up
He's
25
getting
center.
through it, in fairness too, he's on fire.
Lufthansa 632, taxi.
July, good to see you, buddy. Is the 737 worth the upgrade? Yeah, I think so, dude. It's good. It's very good.
692, ready to taxi.
He said he'd call you back. Was that for me, though?
Hey, from your airport 364, stand Victor 109, a request buttons.
Oh, Jesus.
Glass station calling again.
Europa 364, stand Victor 109, a request push.
Everything you did.
Europa 364, direction April, hello, pushback approved, facing east.
Push approved, facing east, Europa 364.
I hope we have enough fuel. Jesus.
Condor 7 Juliet Tango, taxi right on correction, are you able to depart out of intersection Sierra?
Some of us have controller ears. Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Condor 7 Juliet Tango.
Condor 7 Juliet Tango, taxi right Lima, hold short of uniform 2.
Taxi right on Lima, old short, uniform 2, Condor 7 Juliet Tango.
Elfern Gude, TUI Whiskey Lima, Terminal 3, Hotel, request, taxi via Able Sierra.
First, Lufthansa Cargo 213, Tower 118780.
18780, 213, good evening.
23 Whiskey Lima, taxi via Sierra 7, hold short of Sierra.
Sierra 7, hold short Sierra.
Frankfurt Airport, hello, Lufthansa 113, holding short off November 14.
Lufthansa 113, Frankfurt April, hello.
Granddad down 35 German aircraft during World War II. He still holds the world's worst mechanic for the love of it.
Taxi Bravo stand 20 via Lima, November 5, Lufthansa 113.
5972, request push zero with you on November 11.
With you!
Lufthansa 230 again. Lufthansa 230, Frankfurt April, hello. Send Alpha 15 via November 11, Lima, November 5.
Can
you repeat the stem, please?
Do.
Alpha 15, November 11, Lima, and November 5.
Taxi to Alpha 15 via November 11, Lima, and November 5, Lufthansa 230, thanks.
Swiss 4 Echo Tango, taxi send Bravo, correction Alpha 17 via November and November 5.
Can you give us Alpha 5 for Alpha?
Alpha 5 for Alpha is also available, taxi via November, hold short of November 7.
November, hold short November 7, Swiss 4 Echo Tango.
Firefly 235, stand Alpha 20, request push and start.
Okay, station calling for taxi, say again.
Firefly 235, request push and start off stand Alpha 20.
Station calling for taxi, say again.
That's 692.
That's 692, turning point runway 18 via November 8 and November.
November 8, November to holding point 18, Lufthansa 692.
Jet 3 Whiskey Lima, contact Tower 118, decimal 780.
Lufthansa Sierra Tango.
Do.
Jet 3 Whiskey Lima, Tower 118, 780.
11878, ciao.
3 Wings 11 Whiskey, request push and start.
3 Wings 11 Whiskey, push and start approved, area 6.
Frankfurt ground, Firefly 426 at Foxtrot 237, requesting push.
3 Wings 11 Whiskey, push and start approved, area 6.
Push and start approved, area 6, 3 Wings 11 Whiskey.
Charlie 11, request taxi.
Gary, good to see you.
Firefly 003, taxi turning point runway 18 via November 3 and November.
Do.
Ground BC runway 18 via November 3 and November.
Jesus.
033.
Europa 364, taxi.
Ground
Europa 364, available to depart out of intersection Sierra.
Hey, firm Europa 364.
Europa 364, taxi via November Blue Line, November East Blue Line, and hold short of uniform 2.
There's still 17 departures.
November Blue, November East Blue Line, and hold short November 2, Europa 364.
59972, request push and start.
Condor 7 Juliet Tango, contact Tower 118, sorry for the delay.
They're just kind of half ignoring request push and start.
Condor 7 Juliet Tango.
Condor 7 Juliet Tango, contact Tower 118,
They really need a ground frequency here.
Contact 118.780, Condor 7 Juliet Tango 2.
They're doing a great job though. It's just busy.
Feel free, 972, I have you on the list. Inbound traffic to pass, call you back.
Frankfurt Airplane, Gude, Lufthansa 8 Echo November, position Alpha 21, information Echo on board, request clearance and start up to destination Bremen.
The 8 Echo November, Frankfurt Airplane, hello, start up approved, clear to Bremen, Maroon 3 Whiskey departure, flight plan route, climb via certified level 70, squawk 1000.
Jesus,
Lufthansa
hey,
8
Vulcan
Echo
was here.
November, cleared to Bremen via Maroon 3 Whiskey departure, flight plan route coming, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Lufthansa 8 Echo November, read correct.
Firefly 872, stand Delta 8, ready for pushback and engine start.
Fly 872, start up and pushback approved, facing west.
Pushback and start up approved, facing west, Firefly 872.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 46, requesting push.
Hansa 48 Lima, Frankfurt April, hello, send Alpha 19er via November, correction via Lima, November 5.
Gate Alpha 14 via November, Lima 5, Lufthansa 48 Lima.
Negative, Lima and November 5.
Lima, November 5, Lufthansa 48 Lima, sorry.
Plus 4 Echo Tango, send Alpha 5 for Alpha via November 8.
November 8, Alpha 5 for Alpha, switch for Echo Tango.
How does the German cowboy say hello? Audi. Audi. That's brilliant. Are you on ground, Murph?
Frankfurt
yeah.
ground, Firefly 46. Sorry,
1 to 1, 855.
Requesting push at Foxtrot 237.
Firefly 426, start correction pushback approved, facing east.
Push and start approved, facing east, Firefly 46.
Europa 364, contact tower 118.780.
Do you know what I'm going to do
Tower
now?
118.780, Europa 3.
Good luck to you lot now, and I'm going to do something else because I could not be arsed. That's like what, 34 minutes waiting for clearance or waiting for a push. So we'll get this show on the road and we'll go our own way, lads. Because like, how are you supposed to do that? Bear with. Let's have a look. Call sign. Okay. We're doing that one. We're doing one of those. We're doing one of those. We're doing one of those. We're doing one of these. Bum 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 bum. And we'll try one of these. One two two 035. All right, let's see if this works. Frankfurt delivery. Good afternoon. Firefly 235 is an Airbus A320. Stand Alpha 20. Information Echo on board. Request clearance to Madrid. Clearance in just a second. Fair play to them. Yeah, it was nuts. It was there was too much going on there. They needed that extra.
Firefly 235 cleared to Barajas via the ANEKI to Lima departure. Radar vectors Delta Foxtrot 101, runway 18. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 118.505, squawk 5247.
We'll try it this way. Cleared to Madrid, Enkel to Lima departure. Radar vectors Delta Foxtrot 101. Runway 18, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 118.505, squawk 5247, Firefly 235. Imagine if these keep me waiting. Oh, Jesus. Right, hang on.
Firefly 235, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.805.
Over the ground, 121.805, Firefly 235. 5247. Radar vectors Delta 1, that's okay. Over the ground 121 805. 121 805. Ground, good evening. Firefly 235, stand Alpha 20, request push and start. Do.
Firefly 235, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, facing southwest, Firefly 235. Ah, brilliant! Right. Jesus, though. Right, they're all on. Right, Jemima. Push. Brakes. Out you go. Right, start up this.
723, runway 18, taxi via November.
Start up this machine here. Don't get me wrong, love flying in VATSIM. The German lads were flat out busy, but like, Jesus, you just want to fly.
Runway 18 via November.
You know what I mean?
723.
Like, this is like, it's a long flight kind of as it is, you know what I mean? Engines coming up slowly but surely. Jesus. Aye, stop it there. Park rig set. Let's have a look. That's doing what it should do. That's doing what it should do. We just let this aircraft warm up. Flaps will be 1F. You can always jump back into VATSIM airborne. Yeah, 100%. I mean, imagine spending over 30 minutes sitting listening to someone nattering on before you get to fly. Yeah, like, it's just, you know, it's grand. I mean, that's what happens real world stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Let's see what happens. Right, engine 1 is up, engine 2. And we'll go ahead and keep our configurations coming. Up on top here, we're looking good. Looking good. Strobe set to auto. Runway turn off lights on. Taxi light will come on here now in a moment. That's all looking good. That's all looking good. Yeah, we're looking good. Alright. Nose wheel steering. Disagree. Disconnect the tug. Thank you. Looks good to me. Do we arm spoilers and take off in this? We do. Engine 2 coming up. Takeoff configuration. Ground spoilers armed. Cabin need to check. Up on top here. Cabin all. That's right, down now, lads. You're very welcome aboard on tonight's flight. We're terribly sorry for the delays, but sure, listen, lads, it could have happened to anyone. And the reason we got a delay is because Musefan left the duty-free on the seat behind them. So that's what happened. Right, cabin has been checked. Takeoff configuration. We've checked the cabin. We'll ping them all again. Right. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Flight control tests we shall do. Flight controls. We'll go full forward, full back, full left, full right, quarter right, quarter left, and spoilers.
1560, pushback approved.
Spoilers working, spoilers armed.
Push and start approved, Lufthansa 1560.
And Firefly 235, we have pushback from Alpha 20, request taxi runway 18. Let's see what happens here.
Firefly 235, runway 18, taxi via November 7, link 3, November 8, November.
Taxi runway 18, November 7, link 3, November 8, November, Firefly 235. Right, I have an idea where we're going. Riot! Taxi lights. We're looking good. Off the brakes. Let's get out of here. Are we ready, sports fans? Muse fan conveniently forgot his wallet. Yeah, again. Alright. Yeah, amble over this way.
Frankfurt ground, Lufthansa 73 Papa Uniform. Did you hear my last transmission?
Lufthansa 73 Papa Uniform negative. Please repeat your last transmission.
And stowed securely in the overhead. Oh Jesus, there's a Muppet talking in the cabin.
Question, actual QNH in Frankfurt, 1023, is that correct?
Let's see what happens here.
Lufthansa 73 Papa Uniform, affirmative QNH 1023 is correct for Frankfurt.
Easy now.
Thanks. Lufthansa 73 Papa Uniform.
Okay, aircraft is configured, we're looking good. And Say Intentions has taken over because VATSIM is just out the door busy. Couldn't get a word in edgeways. Like, what do you do, like, you know? Message, hello? Hi, Captain. I think the cabin is secure for takeoff. Should the lever go up or go down on the doors? You don't worry about that at all, Murphy. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. And see what happens. That was wild. I mean, the lads were lucky, I think, to get out when they got out. Because, like, that was friggin' wild, wasn't it? Jesus. But it's a very nice airport. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, very nice. Beautiful look. So far, so good. Easy now. So, what did we say my instruction was? November 7, link 3. Bit of signage over there. And November 8, right? November 7, link 3, November 8. There's link 3, November 8, and then right turn onto November. And then all the way down the hill we go. Alright. Graphics are great. Yeah, they look great, Scott, don't they? Very pretty. While you taxi, Murph, I feel like I should give you the opportunity to reread my last message. Straight over your head, Murph. Wait, what? I mean, imagine spending over... Oh, wait. Imagine spending over 30 minutes sitting listening to someone nattering before you get to fly. Oh, wait. Are you trying to say, like, I do that all the time? Jesus. I do that all the time. Ooh. Listen, should be grand, lads.
Over to Tower 119, system 1905. Have a good evening, too. Lufthansa 73 Papa Uniform.
The pennies dropped, yeah. Jesus, look at the state of that, lads. And that's all Say Intentions traffic injection as well. How freaking cool is that? Naughty, how are you getting on down the road? Oh, jeez. How are you getting on down the road?
Allow 356 ready to taxi.
Allow 356, runway 25 center taxi via November 3, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 3, Lima 3, allow 356.
The slick one says, Murph, there are some serious marching ants artifacts on the plane displays on both Twitch and YouTube. Is there? How about now? Also, the slick one, what resolution are you watching in? I wonder, is that the issue? It's a bit better, so that makes it worser. Interesting. I wonder what resolution you're looking at. You know? Turn this guy off. Easy now, Murphy, easy now. We stay on November, so we're just heading down the road here. That is class looking, isn't it? You're on a 2K monitor, but 1080 on Twitch. Jeez, that's interesting. I'll have a look into it, for sure. Watch your speed. Impossible Face flying along on St. Tensions. Go on yourself. Look, isn't it a great option to have, isn't it? Like, there's a little bit of weirdness. Some of the aircraft are sitting into the scenery a bit. I don't know what that's all about, but like, I think overall, it's just it's a great kind of it's a great backup option, do you know? And we can always swap it back, you know? You've seen this before on my stream, it's not something new.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 8.
Interesting.
Link 5, November 7, November 3, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 8, Link 5, November 7, November 3, Lima 3, Lufthansa.
Just to let you know. No, I appreciate it, man. Feedback's very important. I'm not quite sure what I can do. It's probably because I'm pushing out, I'm like, there's what, 3 different streams? But it's odd if it works for some and not others.
136.5.
Do you know what is pretty cool though? We still got runway 18, we still got the same departure, we still got the same altitude clearance. That's pretty good, isn't it? Keep going. Dee. Mr. Minman looks good. Stevie looks good. Alright, okay. Yeah, it's weird. It happens with some and not all. We have another whole short coming up the road here. Dee.
Firefly 235, contact tower on 119.905, safe flight.
Over the tower now on 119.905, Firefly 235. Thanks so much. Uh, 119.905. Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Firefly 235, holding short, runway 18. We are ready for departure. Zurich, we're using St. Tensions right now.
Firefly 235, Frankfurt Tower, Gouda. Runway 18, winds 330 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Firefly 235. Right. Right.
Approaching runway 18.
Clear. Left.
Firefly 235, clear. Runway 18, winds 330 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared to take off, runway 18, Firefly 235. Is now. Alright. Okay, watch rail speed restrictions, 220.
Traffic.
Alright.
On runway 18.
220. Alright, power coming in. Engine stable. Toga. SRS. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. The needle is moving. There's some grey artifacts above your head.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty snoozers.
Jesus. Bad Baron. You devil, you. If you want, rotate. Upsy daisy. Little bit of wind hitting us. Easy now. Beat the Janie. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Fly by. Alright. Laps in. Easy now as we climb.
Firefly 235, contact departure on 118.505.
Departure on 118.505. Firefly 235. Departure Firefly 235, passing 2000 for 4000.
Firefly 235, Frankfurt departure identified. Climb flight level 100, vectors to Delta Foxtrot 101, then on course.
Climb flight level 100, vectors Delta Fox 101, then on course for Firefly 235. Up! Alright, tidy up. We're on a long ass flight now. I think they wanted flex for like noise abatement, didn't they? Should they be grand? They'd be grand. Jesus. Can we turn them off there for a second? We can. Ah, now that's nice. Look at this.
73 Papa Uniform, climb flight level 230.
Right. Get this set up.
Firefly 235, direct Delta Foxtrot 101, then as filed, please.
Direct Foxtrot. Sorry, direct Delta Foxtrot 101, then as filed. Firefly 235. That's where we're going, Chief. There's Delta Foxtrot 101. And then we're out that way. Dave Cleary, good to see you. 4 prawns, yeah, it's actually in it, yeah.
Firefly 235, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Firefly 235. Up the hill. Okay, we're looking good. So far, so good. Hope you're well, Dave. Legend, Dave. Like, it's 9 o'clock now. We still got, like, it's going to be a late night. Right, we're flying well anyway. The only thing is, we're not in VATSIM coverage. We are using say intentions, though. So what we can do here, we could have a look at our map. And this shows a mix of both AI, traffic injection, and other real pilots who are flying on, say, intentions. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's always say intentions, it's class. Alright, above 10,000, lights are coming off. As we continue to climb, speed is coming up. We're over 10,000. We're just accelerating now, and then we're up and at them. You know. What the hell is not proper aeronautical terminology? I thought say intentions was completely private experience. That's cool to know. Oh yeah, man. I mean, you're able to fly with other people on the same network. You're able to fly with AI on the network. You can have traffic injection on or off, entirely up to you. It's quite good. Alright, we're doing well. We'll stay with We'll stay with Frankfurt, but I imagine they'll push us over to...
Firefly 235, climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Firefly 235. We'll probably be handed over to Langen. Isn't it Langen? I think it's Langen. Do you know? We don't need that light on. We can turn that light on. There we go. And then we have hold of the shoulder cam. So this is how it looks like with all my gear and then my stuff, look. It's pretty cool, isn't it? What's the coverage like, Naughty? VATSIM radar. Do. Reams control is on. Lonely com all the way. Again, like, here's another huge advantage of say intentions. Like, we have full ATC coverage now, you know what I mean? I'll see how we go. Let things stabilize for a while. And let's just let things stabilize for a while, you know?
Delta X-ray Zulu uniform Oscar contact Paris control on 132.1.
Chris Van Halen, good to see it.
Switching to Paris control on 132.1, Delta X-ray Zulu uniform Oscar.
But you can't see your lovely plane? It's my lovely plane. Visiting folks down at Sandwich, Kent, so no flying until next week, says Dave. No worries, man. Sounds lovely. Nice weekend away. Do they have sandwiches in Sandwich, Kent? I mean, we're all dying to know. Flight level 170. We're continuing to climb 270, and we know we have a stop climb a little bit later on. In terms of our aircraft, well, everything's doing what it should do. We will go auto. And then we'll just keep an eye on our fuel. Isn't that just it? Right. Is anyone hungry in Hungary? The world may never know. Indeed. No, too posh for sandwiches. Too posh for sandwiches. Alright, coming up on 190. We're okay with flow at the moment. Bum 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 bum. Not the wildest climb out in the world, but it's going well. Do. Is everyone made of cork and cork? No. Well. Now. Do you never, like, just turn on something and...
Firefly 235, contact Langen radar on 129.355.
Over to Langen radar, 129.355 for Firefly 235. 129.355. Langen radar, good evening. Firefly 235, climbing flight level 230 for 270. Larry, thank you very much indeed for 22 months. Cheers, buddy. After a long wait in the ground, you finally get
Firefly
airborne.
235, Langen radar identified. Hello.
Hello. Do you hear the accents and everything? Brilliant. Where is this now? BE. Really enjoyed the L1011 video. Looking forward to future episodes. I've been sat on the fence about buying it after seeing the detail this morning. Think I'm sold. Dude, it's so good. Thing Wizard, good nobbing, my friend. Are all the lads called Sydney and Sydney? What's going on with the things, right? Yeah, it was the L1011. It's a fascinating airplane, and like there was a lot of learning on it earlier on. I mean, you can pretty much get it up and running relatively easy, right? There is a curve there, of course. There is a learning curve. Did you have enough of EDDF and VATS? I did, Larry. I did. Like it's late is the hour, and like half an hour waiting for the push, you know. So St. Townsend's has taken over, and it's absolutely French kiss right now. It's fantastic. We're not having any issues at all. ATC is behaving. We did get a double takeoff clearance, but again, this is feedback we can give to the lads. You know what I mean? I'm very dark back here. Turn on the lights. There we go. We did get a takeoff clearance twice, so that's the only thing. Is it difficult flying in the dark? Not really. It's a lot. It's so nice flying in the dark. It's hard to see your screens though with lights on, but yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. What's your traffic injection setting in terms of how much? I think I have it set at 7, I think, Energizer. Hang on. Pilot portal we'll need. Yeah, it's set at 7. 7 is enough. I mean, you can crank it up all the way, but 7 is enough, right? And what you can do, you can disable radio chatter from that AI injected traffic. If you don't hear them at all, don't worry about it. Do you know? Have you heard about the Emergency Dispatch Pro from Moravia? Chris, I have. I'm really bad at getting back to them because I had a chat with them about it. It looks absolutely incredible. Really, really does. But I need to get back to them on that, you know? But they're my traffic injection stuff. And you saw it back at Frankfurt. I mean, 7 is loads. You'd rarely need more than that, you know? Do you know? I don't know, Dougal. Like, if there's no coverage, what do you think? A 3-stream watch streak. Yeah, cheers to that, Murph, and all your stupid testing. Oh, wait, hang on now. Me other testing didn't do the thing with the yoke, did it? Because I was testing on another channel, I thought. Jesus, there's a jet out there, look. An F-35 from Eindhoven. Night lighting is very good, yeah. Did anyone say that with Sim Update? Did anyone else say that with Sim Update 5 there was better lighting coming in? I don't know. We'll jump over to the lads here in Discord and have a little chat.
Will it solve the issue?
Hello?
Hello. Adam.
Hello. So we're kind of doing science here tonight, only because this is a relatively long flight, and twice I looked for push, and like twice it just didn't happen, right? So I was like, right, we'll do this instead.
Just twice.
Just twice I asked, yeah.
Only twice?
Yeah,
I called 4 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Right.
Amateurs only once.
Once here as well.
Yeah, shag off. Listen, that's because like you guys you have VIP status to know who you are.
Murph, I told him to ignore you, mate.
You're going to hear this 235. Ignore him. Complete idiot. Yeah. I will say this. VATSIM is extremely busy tonight outside of what Frankfurt are doing. I mean, looking at the map here, there's a lot of traffic.
It is certainly busy. I think that's the busiest I've seen Frankfurt. I know others are saying that it's been busy, but yeah, that was a lot.
I've seen Frankfurt busier. Actually, look, their ATC is
on a Friday.
Yeah,
on a Friday. Yeah, their ATC is gone now.
Friday, the events.
The events, yeah.
Yeah, they were booked until 9 local. So yeah, they honoured their booking, which was pretty cool. But I mean, the controllers did an amazing job, considering.
Yeah, they left because you guys broke them.
What's new?
There's a good conga line here, but you know what? It is a great way to show off just how close Say Intentions can actually figure this one out. It is reading the same flight plan, but like I got the same stop climb up to 4,000 feet. I'm now over to Langen radar. It'd be interesting now to see how it handles me step climb when I get down to was it NEMOS, I think. Do you know, Chewie is here. Good to see you. Welcome in, Raiders. But yeah, it was kind of nuts. So what happened was, right, I got me clearance in Frankfurt on VATSIM.
Allow myself to introduce.
After, well, it wasn't too long.
Myself.
And then to get a push and start, it was touching on 40 minutes and like still nothing. And it was just flat out busy. So I got tick and I jumped over to Say Intentions and, well, sure, look, we're well airborne and Say Intentions are looking after us the whole way. But yeah, I just think it's a great alternative. But also, lads, the way you're flying now on Unicom, if you just change your squawk back, you could hop back onto VATSIM. Yeah, no, you could. But like, if there's only Unicom on VATSIM, what's the point? You know what I mean? As in, if you're going to be flying on the advisory frequency with nothing else there, okay, you're helping each other out, right? But this is interesting, getting some Say Intentions control stuff.
What do you mean? What's the point, Murph? All the important people here are on VATSIM, mate.
True. Hang on, I'll pull my face out with my leg, right? But it'd be interesting it'd be interesting now what happens over France. Will we get or I don't know what other place we'll get.
At the moment, nothing. We skirt around all of the coverage, annoyingly. So yeah, we're just on Unicom. But I have to say, I was saying before you jumped in, I was saying to the guys, I am quite impressed with Say Intentions. I've not used it before. I've not even done a free trial with it, and the fact that you were able to just, it's too busy here, disconnect. You had all the injected traffic and everything like that. I was quite impressed with that. It's quite good, really.
Mm-hmm. Defo, absolutely. I like it. It was seamless as well, so far as like there's me there. Look, it's seamless so far as I didn't have to change out the sim. I didn't need to load in additional settings. You can just connect it and away you go with it. Once your flight plan is logged, Say Intentions is looking at sim brief anyway. So yeah, I mean, the idea being is I could now, in theory, easily just jump back over to VATSIM, right? And I wouldn't even have to recycle this walk. It doesn't really matter, because where I'm flying now, there is no ATC clearance. My flight plan has already been logged. The other alternative would be, of course, if you depart on Say Intentions, you can land with VATSIM if they have coverage. Or even if you depart on VATSIM and there's no further coverage, well, then you can use Say Intentions. They'll actually continue on your flight. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I have a question about traffic injection.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where does it take it from?
So their traffic injection is based on gate-to-gate data, right? So they have a ton of data to say what airlines fly, what schedules fly, and then their own engine moves them around and schedules them around. Because if it was using live, there'd be no way you can actually interact with that. They'd be stuck on rails. So what Say Intentions is able to do, they're able to reroute them, change altitudes. They have full control over where the traffic moves. It's quite good. Quite good.
Do they take it from flight radar? Because I saw something about who's the FSLTL, I think, are going to... I think they're going to stop their service of live injection because of the change in the flight radar API.
Yeah, so there was a free kind of data code with flight radar. They are stopping that on the 30th of April, and FSLTL depend on that, as does a little bit of AIG. But Say Intentions, they're not affected by this whatsoever. They don't use that data. They got their own, and it's not using ADSB. They're using scheduled stuff. So
okay,
yeah,
that's good then. I was wondering if it would change the price of the thing if they're based on flight radar data.
Yeah. No, like I think, like if you were to go back, if you were to look back on Say Intentions, even say a year ago, and you know, we've been doing our VATSIM Thursday flights consistently every week, right? And sometimes it's lonely comes, sometimes we get fantastic ATC coverage. But what's impressive here is, I was wondering why I was getting that. What's impressive here is you can literally jump on and listen and go flying, and it's able to it gets it. It figures it out. It knows your route. It knows all of this. Those voices in the background, because I'm looking at their website, so it's giving you global coverage, right? That's where you hear the American stuff. But
is Flight Radar cutting out the service on their own website? For the free?
The free? No, that'll still work.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll still work.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Flight Radar is slowly closing down on features that used to be free but aren't anymore.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few things. Like, I don't know, do you have the free version of Flight Radar or not? If you just open it, you have a massive bar for ads on the side that was not there a couple of months ago.
You used to be able to access the filters on mobile free.
Now you can't. I saw a guy on Reddit post that you can't access runway information anymore, which you used to be able to.
But to be in fairness, the fee isn't that large. Like, it's 15 quid for a year of the basic stuff.
Yeah, but is it needed?
Well, it's looking at ADSB stuff. FlightSim has its own. You know, I mean, they have their own kind of data stuff as well. But yeah, I don't know, like, it does add a lot of immersion, but like, I think what people are looking for more so is having the correct traffic at the gates, at airports to and from. I think that's what most people would look for. You know, it's when you look at when you're looking at what traffic is available or traffic injection is available, if you want GA traffic, if you want airline traffic, Flight Radar, I don't think did an awful lot of the GA stuff. I could be wrong, but did FSLTL do GA injection?
No idea, I never used it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at a couple of Ryanairs coming into Madrid, one from the north and one from the south. And I bet you they're landing on opposite runways.
Oh dear. Hang on.
There is no opposite runways in Madrid.
I'll be back to you. Contact Langen Radar 119er decimal 2, Firefly 235. Do 119er.2. Langen Radar Firefly 235, flight level 270.
Langen Radar identified. Good evening.
Good evening. Firefly 235 requesting step climb now to flight level 370.
Firefly 235, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Firefly 235. Quiet. I'm back to you. I think...
Hello there.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting in relation to like the whatchamacallit, the traffic injection and the options that you have. Like, at the end of the day, folks just want to have a good flying experience, right? And on VATSIM, for new pilots, you have to learn, right? There is a learning curve, and the likes of say intentions, you can just jump into it and not get any consequence. Nothing beats talking to real folks, which is class. I mean, when you're dealing with ATC, I think what happened back there at Frankfurt, they had. Originally, it was delivery and then straight over to a tower. That's what the problem was. Ground just weren't on for that half an hour. So yeah, I think.
Yeah, but it was a mentoring session.
It was a mentoring session.
Like the controller was training.
On top of doing all of that.
Yes.
That was probably not the best thing to do. Call sign 176. Good evening. Yeah, that's, I'm not quite sure. That explains a lot. Poor fella, yeah. Jesus, he probably needs to lie down in a cold bath now. Climb there now, Murph.
I mean, in all fairness, he did very well.
Oh, they both did.
They did, no question. But they did well for you lot. And I didn't want to get, like, because I think I asked him twice or 3 times, you know. I don't know. Twice, yeah, I only asked him twice. But you're going to get that at some regions. Like, I mean, across the pond, I mean, it was like this last year. That's what they pulled the pin in it, because they just said, Jesus, you couldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? So, Flying Trit says, honestly, I have to say, this is getting way over me head. I'll keep watching, but it's just gone beyond being something I want to do as a hobby. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Not for everyone. And don't at all be worried thinking, look, at the end of the day, lads, the flight sim hobby, you need to enjoy it, right? And that's why I just logged off. That was not going to be enjoyable. I mean, I gave it half an hour. I probably gave it 20 minutes too long, to be honest, when it's that busy. But again, like, it's, you know, it's you'll always have different experiences when flying online. That's what makes it appealing, is because it can throw pretty much anything at you. You know, I remember watching, when was this now? This is a while ago. I remember watching Moose, and I think he was 2 hours waiting for taxi clearance one night, or certainly an hour and a half. And you can say, yeah, I mean, you can do that, but that becomes a grind. Unless you're going to enjoy it, what's the point? You know?
On one of the world flight legs, I think I waited nearly 90 minutes to get out of one of them, to go wheels up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's grand if you don't mind it. But like, if you want to kind of just say, look, I just want to go for a flight, I don't want all this drama, well, you can absolutely disconnect. No one's going to think any less of you, or, oh, you're not committed. That's not it at all. I mean, look, it's a simulation, therefore, if anything, you're going to learn, and I've learned something new tonight, Frankfurt can be absolutely chaotic and bananas. Other times, it's not as busy, you know? Like, I remember doing a cargo flight out of there before. We took the MD-11 out of there before. And it was very, very, very calm. You know, it was busy, but like not that kind of busy, you know? So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, I mean, it's the experience you want to get. Thankfully, I want to fly with ATC. VATSIM just wasn't an option tonight. Say Intentions absolutely covers that. Absolutely covers that. And that's what's so great about it, because you have all these options. And all you're looking for is that extra bit of realism, and you can absolutely do it.
I wasn't far behind you from dropping onto Say Intentions, Murph, because I'd been sitting waiting to push back for before you, and I was like, oh, this is getting nuts. I had to do a U-turn to get out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he cleared another guy to push back in front of him, and then he was like, can you take that one to the left? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, I mean, it can be grand, but like, if you're going to be waiting that long, if you're in an event, I get it. You know, you all want to be there in an event, but even like, it's bloody hell, like, you just want to have a good old time. As Flying Trit says, like, I mean, it's at the end of the day, there's different levels in which you can take the hobby, and you can go absolute, you know, high level simulation, dealing with all these delays, trying to get around it. That sort of like real world, that level doesn't happen in the real world. It is not that chaotic when it comes to controlling on the ground. It just isn't. They'd bring in, like, their scheduling systems would see it. The real issue you have with VATSIM, there isn't really a scheduling system. They'll get an idea with, like, Cross the Pond because they've slots and they have, you know, scheduled off the blocks time, and they've all these tight schedules. Unless, of course, there's weather or, you know. But even, I remember we were watching JFK. Was it JFK we were watching on a stream? And it was pandemonium over there, but it still wasn't as bad as that, you know. Like, when it's that busy, I don't know if they should or shouldn't do it, but like a simple announcement from that controller to say all aircraft requesting push and start, expect 15-minute, 20-minute delay. All right, know what I mean?
Talking of JFK, I see there's been quite a few on-air spats between mostly United pilots and JFK ATC. I don't know why it's mostly United. Maybe they just fly into there a lot. I don't know. I don't know who flies into JFK. But there seems to be an awful lot of YouTube videos of arguments between JFK and pilots.
Really? Hang on, I'll come straight back to you. Contact Swiss radar 126.05, Firefly 235. 126.050. Swiss radar Firefly 235, climbing flight level 360 for 370. JFK always has an attitude. Still all hanging at the moment.
Firefly 235, Swiss radar identified. Good evening.
Good evening. All right. I'm back to you there now. But yeah, I have seen a couple of videos on that. I wonder why it is. Like, is it just they're giving out?
Yeah, Cornwall, that was me, Dougal, and yeah, it was Captain Steve that I saw did most of them.
Captain Steve. So yeah, but they're just kind of having like they're just having a kickback to the controllers. There was always a reputation about the New York controllers for years.
Well, to be fair, New York is an organized chaos. It's
yeah,
organized chaos.
Borderline unsafe for most of the operations. I've seen it firsthand flying in with Air France. It's absolute madness.
Go away.
Planes left, right, and center. It's quite impressive how they don't actually have that many crashes or at least incidents.
Yeah. It is kind of mad. Black Sheep Gene, good evening. Flying Tritz says, I want to fly. Thanks, guys. Maybe just having a bad day. Flying Tritz, don't worry about it at all. And that, like, what Flying Tritz is dealing with there, like, you're not unique in this. As in, we've all had issues where we just want to fly and then either the sim isn't doing it or maybe the network isn't doing it. Like, at the end of the day, lads, it's you can control your own experience that you want to have. You can always disconnect. You can always change up the flight. No one's going to think less of you here. You have to make sure you're happy. That's, goes without saying. But yeah, LGA is crazy as a passenger to land at LaGuardia. Hey, Jared is here. Good to see you, buddy. There's a recent thing on now. I didn't look into it properly, but wasn't there lads doing meow? Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a big issue at the moment.
They're going nuts over it. The FAA went friggin' nuts.
Both in the sim and in the real world.
Yeah, because like, whatever about saying, I'm going here, meow, but like these lads went like, meow, 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 meow. They went nuts. Crazy. If you think this is painful, you should have seen Murphy earlier on trying to figure out the TriStar. Yes. Jesus, that thing nearly broke me heart. Yeah, it's mad what's going on with ATC and stuff. Globally, it's freaking nuts. But I thought that was funny.
I think it's only a matter of time now before there's a major wreck.
From an ATC perspective.
Yeah. And I think it'll happen in the US. I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Like it was very sad listening to that was a CRJ there last month. And Yeah, that was LaGuardia. Like, that was so sad because, like, when you hear the controller, you know, stop, like, like, oh my god, like, that's just nightmare stuff.
He saw that happen. You know, he saw it come in and he saw it happen, and he had to take that home with him.
Yeah. The Impossible Face says meowing on guard has been a thing for ages, but the lads got carried away and the internet discovered it. Yeah, it's kind of like you often hear people, you know, see ya. That's the thing. Like, it's you know, you want to be strict about it. You would say, listen, there should be no unnecessary communication. It's supposed to be fast, choppy, clear, and VATSIM rule stays the same, right? But the idea, you know, we just say see ya or good luck to you or whatever. It's kind of the same thing. It's just adding this extra stuff in. It depends on the ARTCC. You know. Daring Day or Daz, good to see you, bud. Dude, sorry to hear that, buddy. But sure, listen, we'll work it, right? We'll figure a thing out. Just need to get stuff under control. There's no right or wrong way to enjoy the sim. Only your way. Could not agree more, Stu. And that's what it comes down to. If you're not, like, it's like anything, lads. If you're not getting the experience that you want, or, you know, you're not in the frame of mind, or you just had a crap day, and then you want to just unwind and relax, and the thing isn't doing it for you, what can you do? Like, you're limited in what you can do. But as I say, like, I mean, we're human. Don't ever think that people will feel less of you if you just say, look, I need a bit of time out, or I'm not flying, or I'm not doing this. Like, absolutely no worries. You know? I mean, not yesterday, it was a Tuesday. I mean, I got thick on Tuesday because nothing was working for me. You get days like that, you know? Sumner, welcome back, buddy. Right, so we're tracking what the lads are doing on VATSIM, and let's have a look where you are. So there is a decent conga line. Oh, look at this now. You're touching into Spain here now very shortly. Still no...
Very carefully for me, Murph.
Very carefully for you?
Yeah.
What is that? Wait, where are you now? Very carefully? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Can you find me, is the question.
Oh, can I find you? Yeah. You're in a 757.
Keep looking.
I'm still looking. Right now. How far out the road did you... Is that you there? Oh, there's Malky. What's your call sign, Clem?
I'm not there.
What happened to you?
Because I had an engine failure after takeoff and diverted to Stuttgart.
Oh dear. Are you an X-plane? You must be an X-plane.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. Engine failure gone to Stuttgart.
And the funniest part is the ATC, the approach guy, was like, hey, I see you're French. Do you want to do French radiology so that I can work on my French? I was like, sure. So I did my approach with one engine with the French... speaking French to German controller.
Oh, très bien, monsieur, très bien. Happy days. My French isn't as good, you know. It's you know, it's like Officer Crabtree. Good morning. I would like to tick to you. Brilliant. Listen closely. I shall say this only once. Brilliant, Scott. Brilliant. Right. Okay. Well, look.
The controller at Frankfurt could have said that.
Yeah, he should have said that. If only. But, right, we'll see how we get on. I'll jump back to this there in a little bit. Wait, hang on, is that for me?
In a minute.
Oh, it is. Right, we'll see you in a minute. Good luck. Contact Marseille Control on 128.325. Firefly 235. 128.325. Let's have a listen. 128.325. Marseille Control, good evening. Firefly 235, flight level 370. 420 the Moose, good to see you, buddy.
Firefly 235, Marseille Control identified. Good evening.
Good evening. I shall say this only once. Darren Daz says, I treated myself to the TriStar in the F-35, also the Mosquito. Ooh, nice, buddy, nice. Just enjoy hanging out and poke fun at Murph. Always puts a smile on your face. Yeah, it really does. Just slag the shit out of me. I can deal with it, you know. I have that face that's very... I'm after biting me tongue. I have that face that's very forgiving. Oh, I'm after biting me tongue. Where is this now? Cornwall says, yeah, 100% what Stu said. You can just go in and throw the aircraft around, or you can go for the realism. Murph, you have more problems than anyone with the sim. Very true, you know. We would never do that. Yeah. It's class how us Say Intentions folks have our own wee conga line. There's an A321 27 miles ahead of you. Is there? Hang on. Let us look at our live map. Well, there's me in the green.
Langen radar, Alpine 895 kilo, flight level 270.
Alpine 895 kilo, radar contact.
We're on Marseille, aren't we? 128325. We're on 128325. You're about 24 miles from LUTIX. Oh, okay. We would never do that. Sure you wouldn't. Okay, so we got the Alps out there to the left, but it's night time, so we can't see them. So instead, we're going to just look this direction. Brilliant. I should have been a tour guide, you know. I'd have been handy as a tour guide, I'd say. Right. It's kind of mad when you think about it, though. What's our range of stuff here? Do you know what I'm thinking now? What you see? Here's the thing, right? With all 450, with all the wind control gear that I have, as you can see all here up in his business, and I have the MCDU over there, right? I'm kind of thinking now, do you know, should I get that little transponder panel? Has anyone ordered this little gadget? Like, I know it's another USB thing to have, but like, I reckon it could fit nicely with what I'm using. Do you know? Mr. GPHI, thank you very much indeed for the 170 streams. Don't worry, Murph, or don't lie, Murph, you already ordered. I didn't actually, no, I didn't order it yet. I'm going to end up with like too much Airbus, and then I'd be stuck flying Airbus. Murph, as a former, as a former Ginge, do you miss rage quitting? What do you mean, former Ginge? What are you talking about? I never rage quit that. Well, I did. I kind of rage quit there tonight. Aviation Tyler, good evening. Yeah. Hope you had a nice time in New Zealand. Did they let you fly the aircraft some of the way, or did they watch your videos? They kind of left it sit. Jared has it. Jared, like, you do actually. I saw that, yeah. It is a great bit of kit. It's one single USB. I don't know. Should I get it? Like, it's relatively cheap. What's it, like 80 bucks? This is dangerous now. Available for pre-ordering. It's only €74. Yes, you should, says Mrs. GBHI. Should I? For me, Murph, I get the wing control stuff helps when on ATC. The radio bit is good, but you use it once pretty much. You have the solar panels and kitchen table to think of. I do. Come on, homewrecker. But it looks very nice, though. Ah, Jesus. It's a single USB. Yeah, it does look very good. It does look very good. Sure, we'll see. It's only GCAS. I want a radio panel. You see, radio panel would be better, Gibbo, yeah. Oh, jeez, that weather ahead of us. No. No, you shouldn't, said Mr. Two-Tone, probably. You aren't showing on the live map, but you are showing on the tracker. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Control, Air France 37 Sierra, Bravo flight level 240.
Top of descent, 54 minutes. Destination is there. Radar contact, yes. No, look, we're so far, we're looking good. Hide, Murph, hide. What? It's very bright and I can't see. Hang on. Calm those gadgets down here now. Now we're talking. This is very fancy now, isn't it? Look at this, look. Did that work? Ooh. Jeez, it's very red. Wait, now, can we change? Someone put in teal or something there, will you? It's very red in here. Red room.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
That's going to turn them all back on for crying out loud. Ah, Jesus, the brightness, me face. Oh, Jesus. Why did you do that? I'm not Tara. There's a thought it was Tara. That's better now, look. Not as red. Your face, what about the spot in the back of your head? What are you talking about? Nothing's... It's grand. It's absolutely grand. Right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Did I show you this? I didn't show you that. Oh no, I'm after breaking it. Balls! Jesus. If we do one of those... I'm after breaking it again. Have you thought about the Homer comb over? Would you say I've a grand head of hair, look. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm turning off this camera. You lot can go shag right off. Do you know? Have you thought about the Homer comb over? This is terribly pretty flying at night time. Do you remember that song for the ESP years ago? The Night Saver. That came up in my feed the other day. Night Saver. Do you remember that one? Now, do you know what's deadly here as well, lads? Pocket Sky is looking after all of this as well. This is where everything gets into like mad territory. So it's showing me a moving map. Oh wait, hang on, I can share this, sure, hang on. Will this work? I think this will work. Right, so here's Pocket Sky, look on me phone, right? And what we have here, we have a moving map, which is class, and you see your origin, destination, all that jazz. The next page over, this is giving you a full log of all the ATC, look. A full log. Everything that was said, what you said, what they said, all that kind of stuff, right? Then we can see what frequencies. Then we have a scratch pad. Now, can I use an Apple Pencil with my phone? No. We can do this kind of stuff. Isn't this deadly, isn't it? And then we've more options in here, look. Airport operations, checklists, CPDLC if we need it, dispatch if we need to talk it. We can have a look. No Simbury flight plan. Here's my flight plan. Gone through to me phone, lads. Right? This is very good, isn't it? Kubi, good evening. Good to see you, buddy.
Iberia 06 Yankee Foxtrot, flight level 360.
So that's Pocket Sky.
Iberia 06 Yankee Foxtrot, radar contact.
If you haven't seen it before. Brother's getting his hair done and it's costing 9,000. Stuff that I would do. Wait, stuff that I would go bald. Wait, your brother's getting his hair done and it's costing 9 grand. Oh wait, he's getting like the transplanted stuff in, is he? 9 grand though. No. 9 grand would buy you an awful lot of hats and wigs. I'm just saying. This work now? Murphy, you're such an idiot. Turn off that shagging thing. Stop mirroring and now mirror. Why isn't this working? I've broken it. Trip to Turkey, get your hair done. I'm not brave enough for that, Gibbo. Just sit back, we're going to make your hair look lovely again. Wait, what? Frozen Gamer, good to see you.
625 Yankee radar contact.
No, I don't think I'd manage the old, whatchamacallit, hair transplant. You know what I mean? Jesus, what is this Firefly Air? Cheap airlines? No, I hate that. No TVs, for crying out loud. You'll hold me hand. Hang on, can we get a bit of mood lighting back here? Make your own entertainment. We're alright. We're alright. Jesus, we're not alright. We're halfway there. It's 10 to 10. Whose idea was this, for crying out loud? You should have flown something like a 757 Mach 0.84. Yeah. Thrust the jacks. Yeah, that'll be that's what we'll do, yeah, thrust the jacks. Oh, Jared, that's very fancy now, yeah. I need one of them in my life. I mean, you'd have to be fair, if you're going to get the ATIS control, or the ATIS, if you're going to get the transponder panel, you might as well get the radio panel as well, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Iberia 621 contact, Swiss radar on 133.05.
Swiss radar, but that's not for us though, so that's okay. You should have flown a 7.5. So what are we doing? We're doing 0.68. How fast can we go, machine? 0.76. We can go a little bit higher. 0.78. Can I not increase that? Interesting. You're doing 0.755 of the current cost. We're 768. One thing at a time. It's hard enough explaining to my wife why I need the equipment. Welcome to the flight simulation hardware extravaganza. Be Janie then. Change your cost index. What would it change it to? It goes down the road, doesn't it? You're on flight level 350, mind. Yeah. Well, we can do it manually. .81 is what we can do manually. Yeah, it's so funny. Like I need this flight sim add-on, or I need this bit of flight sim hardware. I think it's vitally important to how I'm able to fly. And they're like, huh? Brilliant, do you know? Jeez, we're booting it up here now, lads. It's coming together well. No news of Sim Update 5, lads. Anyone hear anything? Digital Aeronautics Hoplite is out. Echo 19 sound pack for the Caravan is out. That's going to be awesome. Oh, Jesus! Did I see Muse fans saying that earlier on? High CI prioritize a higher CI prioritizes time. Ah, right. Azure Poly announced a Grumman S2 tracker. Is that what Muse was saying earlier? There was a beta the other day, so I'm guessing next week. Ah, okay. At Christmas, she bought me the Wind Control MCDU and was like, I don't understand what I just bought. You mentioned it earlier. Is that an airplane you like, Muse?
Topsa 68 Lima Yankee, descend and maintain flight level 170. Cleared for the Leslie 9er November arrival into St. X.
Interesting. It's a little early. Usually from my experience it drops in the next hour or so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll see it this week. I'm not sure yet. I do like Azure Poly stuff though. Yeah, they make great stuff, man. Like, when it comes to all the different peripherals, you're laughing if you have one favourite type of aircraft, Boeing or Airbus. Like, you're laughing, right? But if you like flying a mix of things, you just need a bit of space now to put everything. Do you know? When do you think we'll see a glare shield from Moza? I'm not sure. Not sure at all, Kieran. I think like the most anticipated add-on coming, hardware-wise, is the overhead panel. Mainly because of its price, you know. I think that's going to make such a difference to a lot of these home setups. I mean, you can almost pretty much effectively build your own. Let there be light. You can effectively build your own friggin' cockpit now for not much money, about £1,000 or so. That's frightening. It really is frightening. Like, think about it, right? I mean, jeez, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, forget it. It'd have been thousands. Now, for really not much. I mean, we have the throttle, the radio's coming soon, and like I am, because I've seen this, but like with the radio panel, are they going to give you just this part, or do they have to give you both? I mean, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? We do have an ECAM. That's already there. We do have the gear and all this business. I'm sure I took a photo of it at the presentation. You got the TCAS pre-ordered? Yeah. When are they due to ship? That is the question. Right, we're doing Mach 0.8. We're right in the limit here, so like we can't go much faster, to be fair. How are the VATSIM lads getting on? So I'm back here somewhere, but still no ATC, look. That's a pity. Jeez, Shanwick is on, is it? There's a lot of people flying tonight. I see a wild Clem. Clem, did you get that engine sorted? So 702 is leading the posse in. There's Dougal. There's Naughty. Rambog, who's usually first and centre. Jesus, he did well in his A320. There's Larry. What's Larry flying? 7.5. Should have took the 7.5. David Bay took the A400. Mad Devil. What sort of speed is he getting now with that? 410 over the ground? Aha! Well, we got a couple on saying on... Oh, hang on a second. Can we show Firefly Air? VA Alliance? All VAs? No, we just want Firefly Air. There's only one connected. Why is FDX? Huh? There you go. Oh, look, that's deadly, look. So here's the Say Intentions crowd. Oh, that's deadly, look. There's a big Egypt at the front. Captain Cocktail is with us. That's awesome, lads. Look at that. Oh, Kahari, so she's streaming as well. She's over that neck of the woods. And then we have someone else down there. Look at that. That's deadly, isn't it? Jeez, we have a few people using Say Intentions now. This is great. Fantastic.
Firefly 235, contact Bordeaux control on 125.79er.
Jesus, he got excited there. Over to Bordeaux control, 125.79er for Firefly 235. 125.79er, 125.79er. Bordeaux control, good evening. Firefly 235, flight level 370. Took a photo of the wing control presentation, sent it to you. Ooh. A few ships destroyed. We're back in to watch the rest of your carnage. Oh, the pirates. Yes. Bordeaux control, Firefly 235, flight level 370. Do.
Firefly 235, Bordeaux control identified. Salute.
Salute. Sent me a picture. Uncle Man, give out. So TCAS in April, RMP, and the nose wheel so a tiller. Jeez, I forgot about the tiller. And then August they're coming out with the ACP, which is like the audio control panel. They didn't say anything about the overhead though, did they? 7 Alpha Bravo is the impossible face. Nice. I'd love, like, Airliners Live, their setup, you'd love to have like just a designated, here's me cockpit, do you know, out somewhere, so you sit into it. Because like what I have here is grand. Like it's very much kind of wrapped around. But like, be Janie then, wouldn't you be tight for space? You know? Like, and why is that pointing up at the friggin' sky? Hang on. Over here, look. We shall fix this. Right, get down the hill. So what we have here, look, and I'll come out the way. So what we have here, we have the Ursa Minor joystick. Then you have the MCP. We have the full throttle. And we have our MCDU over there in the corner. Like there's quite a bit going on with this. And like you could get way more. Do you know? Like with the other bits and bobs that you can add in, the radio panel you're definitely going to use. Definitely. And a lot. Do you know? My solution for a radio panel, I have it on an Elgato Stream Deck. And it works. Essentially pick the overhead as well. That looks so good. Like 350 quid though. Like, we need that in our lives. We need it in our lives right now. Jesus. Oh Jesus, I'm not breaking this. How do you? Right now. There we go. Were you talking about ATC La Guardia? I just saw this headline. Firefighter heard stop before deadly Guardia collision, but didn't know who the warning was for. So the NTSB said, Jesus, really? Have you got the eCam, Murph? I don't, Eamon, no. Something I need to get. Well, yeah, no, I think, yeah, something I need to get. Defo. That's harsh, isn't it? Jesus, he didn't know he was talking to. Ouch. Yeah, it was very sad. We played this one earlier, but we'll play it again because it's good music. We got the tunage. So many things to get by. It's going to be an expensive trip to St. Paul, right? Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know what you can buy there. I think, aren't flights in web shop going there again? I think they are. Let me see here now. Joseph Jolly, thank you for 10 months, co-pilot. Anyone on YouTube? There's no audio coming through for music. Sure there's not. Just asking for a friend. Do you know? Could you imagine? I'd be yeeted. Did we all get the alerts tonight on Discord when I went live? I hope so. Oh, it's very pretty even at night. Grand. Grand. Right. We didn't completely break it, so. Favorite airliner to fly on? No audio, you lucky thing. Thanks be to Jesus. Your favorite airliner to fly on? 757 is definitely up there. Dreamliner, I have to say, has been the most... it is the most comfortable airline I've flown on. A380 wasn't bad, but like there was more comfort on the Dreamliner. Pieman Jim says, I firmly believe you only need a throttle plus a yoke or joystick. Everything else you do in the sim. Save loads of money. You can go VR as well. But yeah. But it adds a bit of immersion. It's kind of cool. Like, I mean, I really like using all this other equipment. I don't know what, and like, I used to never. When I started off in flight sim, I had all the SciTech gear, a full cockpit nearly. And it's like, yeah, it wasn't great because I found then I couldn't learn aircraft. Every aircraft was the same buttons on my hardware to turn it on and off, which wasn't a good, that's not a great way to learn them. So I said, right, get rid of all the hardware, just use a HOTAS, and then I had to go off and learn each and every aircraft where the buttons are. Rotary encoder dials for radio, incredibly useful. Yes, yes, yes. Daring does, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, man. HOTAS and PC, simple. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Into Jesus now. I don't know what the playlist is, but we'll sit back and be passengers. It was mad, like every aircraft trying to fly it'd be under savage pressure, you know?
Volunteer 6 Kilo Yankee, descend and maintain flight level 180. Cleared for the Montelimar and Coney 9er November arrival into St. X.
We're alright, we're okay for fuel. It just depends on how immersive you want it all to be at the end of the day. 100%. Skipper Jeff says Stream Deck and X-Touch Minis. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, those X-Touch stuff are brilliant. Daza, welcome in, buddy. Daza, I imagine though yours is extremely immersive. Like, extremely immersive. It's kind of mad, isn't it? How are we looking here now? We're okay. We're keeping it real. Doing the things with the stuff.
Airplanes 83 Papa Hotel, contact Milan radar on 132.70.
It's like listening to the XM radio. It's great.
132.70.
Some of the rigs on Discord are like small mortgages, but you're kind of working them over the years, like, you know. I'd wind mine up, but I didn't fuel mine with the intention of flying on VATSIM. Uh-oh. You can still fly GA as well as use the panels on the MIP, says Daza. Nice. Yeah, dead handy, man. That's pretty cool. It's a great setup that you have, dude. But much better to be on Twitch and be highly immersive. Skipper, I love what you did there. Love what you did there, man. Genius. All right. I didn't put in my arrival.
Air France 55 Romeo Romeo.
Let's have a look.
Descend and maintain flight level 310. Cleared for the C-Shade November arrival into Blagnac. Flight level 310.
Are we still looking at runway 18 for an arrival, lads? It looks like runway 18.
Air France 55 Romeo Romeo contact Swiss radar on 133.05.
Approach will be ILS 18 left. And we're on the TIRSA 7 Echo. Okay. I'm a little bit lost here. AGN, MAQAB, ZAR. Okay, we have a bit of a way to go before we get to our top of drop. Alright. Hey, the Limbics, good to see you, buddy. Murph, you know you don't have to scroll down the flight plan to put in your arrival. Just press the Y LEMD, which is static. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes, I knew that, Stu. Can you now? See, I'm learning things tonight. Despite me best in the efforts. Brilliant. I didn't know you can do that. Arriving runways 18 right, 18 left. Departing runways 14 right, 14 left, according to 8 is Yankee. Okay. Never seen Murphy's chat in slow mode before in 2 years of watching. Yeah, it's just, well, it's only about 10 seconds. And basically what that means is you send your message and then it takes a few seconds before the system says, okay, send your second one. So it shouldn't actually interfere with anyone. Jesus, what you doing playing? It shouldn't interfere with anything. But it helps on my side because it's my PC doesn't have to be looking at each and everything coming in all together. It's balanced, you see. But it shouldn't have any impact on what you're writing, lads. If it is, let me know. Still waiting for me frame to come so I can go full captain side for the Airbus. Oh, Dazza, that'll be awesome, man. That'll be awesome. Would it come out of the rig, though? Do you know? I wonder, would it come out of the... Like, would you have to move it off the rig? I wonder. Do you know? We have... probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes to top of descent. The rig will go and I'll just have the seat. I was thinking that. So this is going to be like a purpose-built flight deck. I like it. Limbics, hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Dazza. Jesus. And then all the screens and all the stuff. That's going to be class. Jesus, man. Can I come to your house and play with it? Come on. Be grand. We're going to Daz's. There's a party in Daz's house. He's bringing us all over. It's class the stuff you can do now, though. Got all the bits ready. Just need that frame. And you're getting it done at like it's the wood setting when the lads cut it up, you know. Yeah, we're doing about 0.814. The impossible face. We're booting it now. We're absolutely booting it.
Firefly 235, expect the TERSA 7 Echo arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Roger, expect TERSA 7 Echo arrival and we'll plan for descent in about 20 minutes for Firefly 235. CNC guy said it should be here tomorrow or Monday. Ah. Murph, I just looked in and you said, can I come to your house and play with it? Some things never change. VATSIM says runway 32 right, but also says not used. Kieran Niles says the AB6 is really fantastic. Ooh. Yeah, he was generous, wasn't he? I'm fairly well indeed. Work lurking. Don't tell the boss. How's the Google accounts? We're back in action in the Limbics. Finally. I've aged about 17 weeks in about friggin' 7 days. Jesus. But no, we're back in action. It's just been full on. Since I got back, it's just been full on. I've issue after issue, but now we're starting to come out the other end and it's looking absolutely fantastic now, lads. Do you know? 1 night left for most of us. Yeah, I'm going to go with 1 night left. We are expecting the TERSA 7 Echo. So we'll see what happens. Our top of drop is... not for a while yet. It's a while.
Hotel November, flight level 330.
Huzzah! Indeed. Nice flight so far, though. Buttons, Murphy, you can do it. So here's us on Say Intentions. So we're coming up to the Pyrenees, and here's the lads on VATSIM. And there's still a group coming over the Pyrenees, and then there's another group of the lads coming in, look. We have about 100 CNC machines at work. It's a shame we can't get any those jobs. I would love to have one of those, like, built-in... I would love one of those built-in solutions where, like, you know, you have to build your cockpit onto. CNC shop, I don't think we've... like, that's not a phrase I've heard an awful lot down my neck of the woods. I don't think we've any down here. You'd have them in Dublin. You'd have them in the major cities, I'd say. Do you know? Has anyone got any bad weather coming into Madrid yet? Because when we looked at the forecast earlier on, they were expecting, well, they were expecting all sorts. Thunderstorms and all the jazz. So they were. Interesting to see what happens.
Air France 83 Papa Hotel, contact Swiss radar on 133.05.
Okay, we're going okay. Reckon there's rain. Some places can't cut 12mm MDF. Most can only cut 6mm MDF. Ah, right. Yeah, it just has rain forecast. No significant change. Okay. There is a storm moving through with thunderstorms, but it's not yet. Probably not for another couple of hours. Let's have a look at El Ventu Sky.
Air France 74904, contact Barcelona Control on 133.08.
So we're landing here, so there's nothing in the area, but as the evening goes on, well, we might escape it. Amazing what a few hours does, isn't it? Just rain. But there is thunderstorms out there. I mean, look at all this crack. We're unlikely to see that. We'll keep an eye on it.
Contact Langen radar on 129.355.
Now. Do. Where is this now?
Air France 74904, contact Barcelona
Bum,
Control
bum, bum,
on
bum.
133.08.
Control on 133.088, Air France 74904.
Where is this gadget? Do. Yes, that absolutely works. Some tunage as we fly along. Can't see much, it's night time.
Descend and maintain flight level 350. Cleared for the SARA 4 Delta arrival into Valencia.
Down to flight level 350. Cleared for the SARA 4 Delta arrival into Valencia. Air France A7 Delta Papa.
Air France A7 Delta Papa, contact Barcelona control on 133.08.
Man, the night lighting is class, isn't it?
3.08, Air France A7 Delta Papa.
There's something about doing nighttime flights. That night lighting is savage. Absolutely gorgeous. We are getting traffic here. Who's this right beside me? Oh, Jesus. Who'll be that now? That's got to be saying intentions traffic. All flights. I wonder will it show all the other aircraft. All our TF4s look. Wishing the 30 knot crosswind was a tailwind. We're about to cross the border into Español. That should be a traffic warning. I know we're turning now, but like, Jesus, that's close. Don't panic. Like, he's within 5 miles. Yeah, it looks like AI traffic. It is AI traffic. We're at the same level. We're gonna pass him. We're going faster. Isn't it freaking awesome, isn't it? The skies are alive with other aircraft.
Air France 74904, contact Seville control on
Patrick Doyle, thank you very much indeed. Good to see you, buddy.
475 for Air France 74904.
Alright. Where's our top of drop? There it is. There's our top of drop. So it's 110 miles away. Whose idea was this flight? Let's go flying somewhere very far. You know, why does the autopilot turn off on PS5? Marco, not sure, buddy. What's it doing? Slow mode. Yeah, it's just kind of what's this now? I'm just trying something new, Cyrus. With the amount of chat that's coming in on me PC, all the issues I was getting with encoder lag, it seems to be holding up fairly well thus far. There's like a 10-second delay, so it means you can drop your message in as normal, and then there's like a cooldown between your next immediate one, right? But I'm just kind of trialing it just to see if it's having a positive impact on the old PC. Had a mild IRS failure on takeoff earlier, pretended it never happened. Sure. Failures? Pfft, not at all. We don't need to worry about those. It's just a way that I'm trying to not lose the chat, because I miss an awful lot of messages. So I don't know how intrusive it is, but I want to see how it works. Because one thing I hate, absolutely despise, is missing a comment or a message in the chat. I can't stand that. There's nothing worse. You go on to, like, you know, a content creator that you like, and all of a sudden it's like they're ignoring you, when I really don't. So this might be a great way to help. When is the Dauphin release date? Aerobat? Not sure, buddy. Soon, though. It's looking very, very good. Patrick Doyle just arrived in Dingle with the family, here for the week. I'm 2 drams into a nice bottle of Dingle whiskey. Sláinte. Nice one. At least the departure was straight out. Yeah, 100% the impossible face. You could have hand flown it. 100%. But yes. Good evening, Cyrus. Hope you're well, buddy. Are you on nights or days this week? Let's have a look at the map, because we know we have a good few of the lads landing now. Oh yeah, that was really good. You're on the afternoons. Oh. How does that work then? 11 till 7 or something, that kind of thing? No? There's a Jugal coming in. OMD. Who's that now? Oh, there's Clem. He's over in a 738 now. 2 till 10. Ah. 18 left is displaced threshold. Is it? Not sure. Diego came in from Barcelona. Raul came in from Mallorca. Alright, they have a bit of crack coming in. There's the rest of the lads. We're closer to these guys. We're just over the Pyrenees. So we'd be closer to David and Malcolm. Malky Mac. So there be us. Overlaid the weather on this as well, look. Dark map, please. There we go. Oh man, that is so cool. Right, we continue on. TriSim GFX immersion pack has now released, says Stu. Yeah, I got an email on that. Something to definitely check out. Iowa Scotsman, good evening. Hope you're well. Yeah, that it looks very good. I mean, it's what Parallel 42 kind of did with their immersion pack. Do you remember? I do wish the water was bright and the terrain was dark on that map. Well, I mean, you can change the map. Ah, it's bright. Yeah, actually, we'll ask the lads, can they invert the colours? That could be handy. They also have this 3D view. Do you ever see this? Look.
Seville Control, Firefly 235. Good evening at flight level 370.
Fire.
Who was that? Did they just give another 235? SimFX, yeah, that was it. Was that for Firefly 235?
Firefly 235, Seville control identified. Good evening.
Seville control. That's interesting. Good evening. I think that was for yourself. Yeah.
Firefly 235, Seville control identified. Good evening.
The accents are deadly. Okay, top of drop is going to be a KONKE. Or KONKE. KONKE? Rendering has stopped. Uh-oh. It's freaking out, man. Let's try that again.
Walker 2582, heavy, Guadalajara clearance, clear to Oakland via the Tedim 1 Bravo departure. Then and
I'm getting very confused here. Pitched. I was listening to like Guadalajara. Hoping to be able to do some flight simming while I'm here. I brought the basics. Just check the internet speed in the Airbnb. Hotspotted off your phone, 54. Jeez, that's pretty good.
Welling 1 Whiskey Alpha, contact Barcelona control on 133.08.
The accents are class, aren't they?
Over to Barcelona control on 133.08, east of Welling 1 Whiskey Alpha.
South Tipperary calling with Keane Lafford. Good to see you, Keane. Happy Thursday, bud. Hope you're well. Alright, top of drop is going to be shortly. We're about 60 miles out from it. And then we're on the TERSA 7 Echo arrival here. And then it'll be an ILS for runway 18 left. That is our plan. That is what we hope. And sure, be Janie then. Let's see what happens. You know? This is all terribly exciting. How are the lads getting on? We'll jump over and talk to them. Hello there.
Hello.
How goes it?
Still fine.
Just coming into land.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice bit of... Jeez, there is a nice bit of traffic there. I can see Clam. Dougal's landing right this very second. Look at the timing there. No distractions now. Yeah, that's class, man. Jeez, look how quiet it got over Europe now. It's amazing that hour, 2 hours just be gone. Traffic be gone. Thursday night.
Went to bed.
Yeah, I went to bed, yeah. Went to bed. VA Alliance, back up to Firefly Air.
Larry, you did a hell of a direct there.
What did Larry do? Good man, Larry!
Well, there was nothing in front of me for miles, so...
Well, you're 18 behind me.
Yes, but that's still tolerable.
Where's Larry?
But you're also doing a shorter route.
He's somewhere.
Yeah,
Probably lost
grand.
It'd be grand. Kane Naffer, thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, just like Larry does roundabouts.
Be grand. Yeah. That's what you want to hear.
On the cross.
You're in the 7.5, Larry, aren't you?
Yeah, flight factor.
The owl flight factor. What way did you turn there? Actually, you're dead right, Larry.
Thanks, Dougal.
So the other two lads were even doing a bigger direct.
I know, Larry. To be fair now, that's how you do it. Don't mind any of that messing. Straight in. No messing at all. To be fair, you didn't take much off it. 5 miles, 10 miles.
Probably about that, Joe.
Jesus.
How's the how's the 7.5 working out?
Grand. Can't fault it.
That's a good complaint.
I would say the same if my engine didn't blow up.
Firefly 2, 3,
Yeah, but that's
Contact
skill
civil
issue.
control on 1, 3, 2, decimal 4, 7, 5.
Totally a skill issue.
Over to Seville Control 132.475 Firefly 235. Do. Right, how are we looking here? Top of drop is coming up in about 40 miles. 132.475. Seville Control, good evening. Firefly 235, flight level 370. Larry sending the shopping into the cathedral yard.
Firefly 235, Civil Control identified. Good evening.
Good evening. Right, top of drop is coming up, and we're going to request our descent here now. In about 50 miles or so. Maybe I missed it earlier, Murph, but are you planning to look at the Sim GFX? Yeah, I might do Energizer, yeah. If you guys are, your man called 20 minutes to top a drop. I read it back and he told me to descend anyway. Yeah, that's grand. I'll look into it, Energizer, next week. If anyone's interested in picking it up, I'd be happy to look at it. Keen Effort failed his driving test today. Ah, Jesus, Keen. Did they give you feedback as to why? Anyone using payware for Madrid, or is it all the Asobo one?
Asobo.
Asobo, yeah.
Just using the Asobo one.
It is handy when you...
I've looked at... Sorry, the Latin VFR one's a bit out of date now.
Yeah. Like, it is handy when, like, you're able to use scenery that's in the base sim. Do you know?
What am I looking for? APU. Where is it? Oh, there.
I hit a curb and a few other bits. Apart from that, nothing major. I'm going to pass next time. Come on, Keen! As long as you're passing TERSA at 15,000.
Yeah, watch out for those curbs. They have a habit of jumping out at you.
I find that as well. They do come out of nowhere. Yeah. But not only that, I think anyone who's able to pass their driving test in Tipperary, I mean, they're just a different type of driver altogether. Just a much better skilled, more aware driver. That's where I passed my driving test in Tipperary. Just saying, excellent driver and all that, you know. Also, it doesn't hurt if you drive a Skoda. His van failed his the first time round as well. He asked me to turn right and I turned left because apparently I don't know me left and me right. If he had given me a heading in degrees, I would have nailed it. Turn left heading 070. Yes. Brilliant. Yeah. Do you know, I know a person who's a pilot. And they have a pilot license and they don't have a driving license. They failed their driving test, but they passed their check ride for the PPL. Explain to me the logic of that.
Flying is easier. Period.
Yeah, but actually, you don't have to change gear in a plane, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's very true, I suppose.
Clutch.
I have both, and I can't tell you, flying is easier.
16 is the age limit for a PPL in Ireland, yeah. I wouldn't share my family name with driving a Skoda. Ah, Jesus. Keen, I thought you were sound. That's mad though, isn't it? Imagine, like, yeah, I can, like, see that jet? I can fly that. Okay, can you drive me to the shops? No. I don't have a driver's license. Huh?
Well, can he? Most likely he can. Can he legally? That's another question.
Well, true. Yeah, true.
You think about it, quite a few Formula 1 drivers didn't actually have an actual road license. They couldn't drive a car on the road.
It's fascinating you bring that up. I was actually going to say there's a lot of racing drivers, young lads, they don't have driving licenses, and yet, you know, they're very good at racing.
Yeah, because they've probably been karting since a young age. We wouldn't need a license for that.
Yeah.
A mate of mine was qualified to drive a tank, but he failed his driving license.
That's deadly, isn't it? I can drive a tank, you know, Opel Corsa, forget it. You know, I can take you on holidays to Lisbon, but I can't take you to the airport. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
I'll never forget looking at my driving instructor's, the examiner's face when he told me, hey, right, you passed, you can go and get yourself a wee car. And I was like, well, why do I want to do that? And he just looked at me like, why did you just do this? I was like, look in the back seat, and I had my motorbike helmet and gloves sitting in the back seat. I rode to my car test.
Ah, Jesus, that's brilliant. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. We're going to get her to send. Up. Imagine passing your driving test and then ending up with a Skoda. Wait, what? And Firefly 235, request descend.
Firefly 235, say request.
Request to descend.
Firefly 235, descend via TERSA 7 Echo to 9,000 into Barajas. QNH 1014.
Descend via TERSA 7 Echo down to 9,000 into Barrages QNH 1014. Firefly 235. Alright. Descending. Isn't Skoda part of Volkswagen just like Porsche? Yeah, I think it is. First time in Dungarvan. Ooh. Passed mine first time despite having an argument with the tester who told me to pull out in front of a car while doing my hill start. He asked me why I wasn't doing as I asked. Jesus. Tester, to be fair to him, he was sound. Ah, good stuff. But Keane, the main thing is, like, if you know exactly where you went wrong, that's the best feedback you can get. So at least you know what to work on. You know what I mean? The impossible face, right? John Wolves, good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Alright, so we have started our descent. We're heading down via the SID. 9,000 is what they're going to clear us down to. Which is going to be all the way over to Luller, or Luller. Let's see what happens. Had it not been for that, I would have passed. Everything else basically perfect. Good man, Keane. You'll get it, buddy. You'll get it. Okay. Decent rate of descent, sort of, nearly, kinda. There's not a hope we're going to be down at flight level. Well, above 15,000. Yeah, no, we're okay. 250 knots is the constraint. Murph's expected feet per minute for landing. I'm saying less than 80. Jesus. How do we start a prediction? Speed mode. Watch your speed, Murph. I'd say less 480. 480? Kent, welcome in. Is it me or is it very dark in here? Alright. We shall see. Our speed is looking good. 11150, that's going to be the ILS. 11150. Continuing on our chart here. Skoda, did they not during the war? No, I don't think Skoda made aircraft. They made anti-aircraft stuff. They made tanks and stuff as well. Okay, we're looking good. We shall continue in. I'm going to turn off these lights because I can't see a thing. There we go. And now look at the immersion here, look. Yeah, it looks great, more if you can't see our face. What? Brilliant. Okay. She's rambling in. Let's see what happens. No sign of any thunder or lightning, so we're doing okay. Ish. Sorta, nearly. That's Madrid there in the distance. Look at the... oh, look at that. Don't know how well that's coming through in the stream, but that looks absolutely gorgeous. Look. Jesus, look at that. Isn't that something? It's gas when you don't do much nighttime flying and then you do a nighttime flight. You're just like, ah, Jesus, doesn't it look great? Look. The Skoda Kauba flugs about. Ooh, was that an aircraft?
Air France 6 Niner November. Papa, radar contact.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Right, flight level, seatbelts, no smoking lights. Turn those on. Just about to have a wheels up on a short flight from Naples up to Sun and Fun. Ah, brilliant, Sumner. Enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it. OTG is here. Good to see you, buddy. Zybok, good evening. Welcome aboard. Hope you're all having a lovely evening. You joined us here. We're going to be doing our arrival into Madrid. We started tonight using VATSIM. It was so busy in Frankfurt, couldn't get a word in edgeways, so we jumped over to Say Intentions, and thus far they have been on fire. Everything's working perfectly. Our routing exactly as expected. Full ATC coverage. It's pretty cool. The Impossible Face got a shortcut vector. Nice. We'll see what happens. Now our constraints are turned on. 15,000. We'll go down to 9er. Because that's what we were cleared down to. Tomorrow's weather is to be between 7 and 19 degrees in Ireland tomorrow, lads. Jesus. Set to descend down to 9er, but mindful of terrain. You're okay. You're not allowed to go below 10,000 prior to NOSCO. But once you're at kind of luller, you're laughing. Do you know? We'll just watch our speed on the way in. So far, so good, though. Man, that night lighting is superb, isn't it? It's class looking. Am I going to do across the pond this year? Afraid not. I'm not around on Saturday at all. 17 to 19 degrees. Everyone into the car. We're going to Tremor, right? They gave you a shortcut to Tivli. That was very nice of them. 20 degrees in Denmark on Friday. No way, lads. Roll on summer. What are you flying Sunday for the Bremen flight? I've no idea, Stu. I still haven't figured it out. I'm not sure. Daring Daz, take it easy, buddy. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a lovely evening. Stu, I'm thinking I might do multiple aircraft. I'm not sure though, man. I'll see. Oh, look, there's that bad weather we were talking about. Did you see it? I just saw a flash. Thundery weather is to move up as per the forecast. There is definitely precip out there. That's deadly. Do you see it? So that's absolutely class, considering that's what we were working off when it came to our forecast earlier on. You know? Need to fly the C310 again, it's been ages. Time to...
723, descend via TERSA 7 Echo, to Linnershausen into Barajas. QNH 1014.
Man, the accents are so good. Right, so we need to be down between 8 and 9 by the time we get to Luller. This will be interesting. Got 10,000 to go. Yeah, real time and real weather. It's class. The Barrow 1014. Oh wait, that's the QNH. The Barrow. The Barrow. 1282, is it? $12.82, I think. Ozymandias, take it easy, bud. Have a good one. Enter destination data. More drag required. Performance. Next phase. QNH 1014. Temperature 19 degrees.
Firefly 235. Cross Mike Delta 626 at altitude 8,000 feet. QNH 1014.
Mike Delta. Where? 26. Roger, cross Mike Delta 26 at altitude 8,000 feet. QNH 1014. Firefly 235.
Firefly 235. Contact Madrid approach on 118.4.
Over to approach on 118.4, Firefly 235. Okay. Madrid Control, Firefly 235, TERSA 7 Echo arrival. Descending now through flight level 160 down to 8,000 feet. There was loads of lightning, was there? Balls.
Firefly 235, Madrid approach identified. Good evening, cleared Lula transition. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 18 left approach into Barajas.
Luli. Roger, cleared Lular transition, expecting ILS Yankee runway 18 left approach into Barajas for Firefly 235. Do you think the same intentions might be hurting VATSIM? Hey, Fraud, I don't think so, buddy. If anything, it's there. It's by its design, it's there to complement it. Do you know? Right, 15,000. Let's work ahead of the plane. Light him up. Auto brake. There's some lights. Okay, so the Luller transitioned. So we're heading for Luller now. And then the ILS will pick us up from Luller. Between, yeah, we're okay. It's dead handy if you're flying through traditionally quiet FIRs. 100%. Now we have a disco from Luller.
Hello there.
Didn't we get like an MD2... MD623. MD623. Luller. MD... That's grand. MD620. MD6... 20. Right, that looks a little bit better.
Wiz Malta 4 Tango X-ray contact breast control on 124.065.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Walter, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Tango X-ray, good day.
Okay, little bit high. Speed is bang on the money. We want to be down a little bit more. We're descending very shallow here. Man, the lightning is giving it socks, isn't it? I suspect the shortcut vector is taking me to Luller. Yeah, probably. I'm thinking we need to be steeper here. Hang on a second. Throw the nose down there a bit, Chief. We'll add in a little bit of drag. We'll go flaps 1 here. Bum 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 bum. Let's see what happens. Barrel pressure rate. Don't forget local Q&H transition is higher. Good call. $1014. Down the hill. Alright, we're looking good.
Madrid approach, Iberia 723, descending on the Teresa 7. Runway 18 left.
Iberia 723, Madrid approach identified. Buenas cleared Lula transition.
We're looking good.
Expect the ILS Zulu runway 18 left approach into Barajas.
Would have been funny going for the mountain. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, great bunch of lads. Jesus. Look at that weather over there, man. That's awesome.
Firefly 235, descend altitude 6,000 feet.
Descend altitude 6,000. Firefly 235.
Iberia 723, cross Mike Delta 626 at altitude 8,000 feet. QNH 1014.
Easy now. Hi, Captain. The captain isn't here for landing. Let me know if you should be in the brace position. Brace position? Try to be nice on a Thursday, right? Alright, we're looking kind of good. MD16L, MD61 or 16L. Let's have a look. MD620, and then 5,500 feet. Brace position. He must know about the landing if you... listen, it'll be grand. I'm still using reshade. Yes, John.
Firefly 235, cleared for the ILS runway 18 left approach via Lular.
Cleared for the ILS runway 18 left approach via Lular. Firefly 235. Okay, spoilers aren't. Laps 2. Easy now, Jemima. Run around inside. See an aircraft ahead of us. It's awesome. See him here in our TCAS, look. 5,500 is where she wants us. So far, so good. Established on the localizer. Just going to try and pick up the descent on our glide scope. But we have the localizer. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And Firefly 235, we are established on the localizer. Easy now. Easy. Easy. $16 miles. 4 miles.
Iberia 723, speed 260 knots or less. Traffic 1.5 miles ahead.
That's class, that's new. See the way he's telling the other guy to slow down? That's deadly.
Speed 260 knots or less. Traffic 1.5 miles ahead. Iberia 723.
That's awesome. Alright, fully established. And Firefly 235, fully established on the localizer. Alright.
Firefly 235, contact Barajas Tower on 118.08 at Foxtrot India 18 Lima.
Roger, over to Tower 118.08, Firefly 235. Alrighty, speed drop it down, let's call it 160, flaps 3, gear coming at us. Spoilers armed. Gear coming down. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Look at that for a view. Jesus. Madrid Tower, Firefly 235, established on the localizer, runway 18 left. Matthias, good to see you.
Firefly 235, Barajas Tower. Roger, continue approach, runway 18 left.
Continue approach, runway 18 left, Firefly 235. There's an aircraft ahead of us, see that? That's why we're getting continue approach. This is friggin' awesome. Right, full flaps, gear is set, ignition. I don't think we need continuous for the IAEs, do we? I don't think so. Spoilers armed.
$2,500.
Roger. Do. 80 feet per minute, no pressure, Jesus. He's landing on the other runway. Alright. Right, Murphy, can't let the plane have all the fun. Easy now. Easy.
Firefly 235. Runway 18 left. Winds 140 at 6. Clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18 left, Firefly 235. Ah, brilliant! Have I stopped using 2020? Yeah, pretty much. Why mid brakes instead of low? I just have a habit of going medium. I tend to float these landings. Jesus, Murphy, get lined up there now. Jesus. Easy now. Sailing in nicely. Back on the poppies. The poppies are happy.
Approaching runway 18 left.
Speed is good, flaps full, gear down, brakes set, spoilers armed. Little bit of wind just to kind of play around with. Easy now. Don't panic! Left-handed flying, lads, the challenge is real, I'm telling you.
500.
500.
400.
Easy.
300.
There is a displaced threshold.
200. 100.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
40.
News!
30.
Jesus!
20. Retard. 5.
Easy now, Jemima. $232, we'll take it.
Firefly 235. Welcome to Barajas. Contact ground on 121.908.
Contact ground 121.908 for Firefly 235, thanks. 121.908. We'll turn right here, Yankee 5. Madrid ground, very good evening, Firefly 235, vacated runway 18 left onto Yankee 5, request taxi to parking. Alright, flaps up.
Firefly 235, taxi to runway 36 right via Yankee 4, Alpha 34, Bravo. Good day.
Request taxi to parking. Firefly 235. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to send me down by 36. Alright.
Firefly 235, taxi to parking via Yankee 5, Alpha Yankee, Alpha 34, Bravo. Good day.
Taxi to parking via Yankee 5, Alpha Yankee, Alpha 34, Bravo for Firefly 235. Thanks. I see what he was trying to get me to do. Right, continue in. What do we want here now? Landing lights off. We're going to go ahead and fire up that APU. Strobes coming off. Start the APU. And spoilers are in and off. Flaps are up. And we're rumbling. The timing muse. Brilliant. There's no stream delay. Don't like the sound of that. May have to work on the timing again. Jesus. Taxi to the gate. Yeah, no, it's taxi to parking, so there is parking just over here. So, no, it's fine.
065 contact tower on 119.5.
He's bringing me... Press wrong button. He's bringing me down this way. There's the Yankee Bravos and all this. So, no, he's doing alright. He's doing alright.
Air Nostrum 1083, cleared for push and start.
Jeez, look at all the aircraft here. Jesus.
Air Nostrum 1083.
Keep her going. How's some update 5 and all that jazz? It's not out yet. Good to see you, Mike.
539er, cleared for push and start.
Roger, push.
The Impossible Face still a good 60 miles out? No way, man. We take the next right. How are the lads getting on?
That should all be in your pilot briefing for the airport as well.
No, I'm just a bit confused. Must I take off on a heading or what?
No.
Approaching runway 14 left.
No, it's never on a heading, unless you're conventional only.
Well, how are we now, men?
Oh, good.
They've all gone on strike and gone home.
Well, it got late. Well, we recovered this fairly well. I got to hand it to Say Intentions tonight. It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Did a good job. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it did very well. The whole thing, Jesus, start to finish, seamless, no issues, didn't go weird. Yeah, very much impressed by that now. Did everyone land okay? There was no like mad things happening, no?
No one dove it into the runway at 1,000 feet a minute.
Who would do a thing like that?
No idea.
Yeah, Jesus, that never
There's even
happened.
a ground online now as well, but he left it a bit late.
He just came on now, did he?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful flight. Like, as I say, like, you know, nighttime flying, we haven't done this in quite a while now. So, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was exceptionally pretty. Really good.
Yeah.
We're getting some really good practice about, you know, discipline for separation as well as a group. We fly really well as a group.
Yeah. Hang on there now. We try and park this now like an absolute, you know, don't hit the shagging thing, Murph. Whoa. Hey now, is that? Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it?
Pretty sure using that view's cheating.
Listen, it's an option there for I use it. It's not cheating. It's only cheating if you get caught. Right, that's us parked up here. Let me see here now. APU, go ahead, get the bleed, and we'll go engines off. And, well, that is us done and dusted. So, next week, Naughty, where are we going, what are we doing, and how is that happening?
Next week, we are taking off out of Stockholm, Arlanda, I think it is, and we're heading over to... I wish Rambog was still here, but Brunjesund, which is in Norway.
I'm hearing that's Norway.
That'll be fun, yes. So Nordic flying next week, again in the dark, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. It was a long flight. Next week it's a good bit shorter. I think it's like an hour and a half. I think
it is 1 hour 45 block. So yeah, shorter one. For the next flight.
Awesome.
They're all fairly quite a bit shorter. As I say, this was the longest leg we've got this year. We've got another 2 hour 41 much later on in the year. But yeah, effectively this was the longest one of the year that we've got planned.
Nice. Well, it went very well, so delighted with that. Delighted.
Yeah, it was really good, and it was a good challenge for getting out of Frankfurt and getting your clearance and working with busy radio. So I think everyone handled themselves fantastically, except those that disappeared off to use AI.
Listen, right, I mean, I had good reason. It was bananas busy.
You did.
But come here, do you know, like...
I don't blame you.
But, like, for all the flights we do, right, something like this to do now is probably sacrilege. But, like, it is very interesting to see how competent it worked. Considering... you have the option to kind of jump off VATSIM or jump back onto VATSIM depending what your flight was. I stuck it out with Say Intentions purely there was no further ATC available on the entirety of the route, and I was interested to see how it would all kind of behave. But as a flight, at waypoints, climbs, stop climbs, all that jazz, it was bang on the money.
I think the integration between the two is really, really good now. How many has Brian got on the team now? Because I mean, didn't he start out with just himself?
It was himself and his dad when he started it. Okay. And the whole idea came from, they just, wanted to do VF4 pattern work, with a bit of ATC. That's what kind of started the thing. So there's a few on the team now. They have a brand new website there, and you can see the team of who does what, which is a great insight. But like, it's still not a massive team. Like, I mean, for the 8 or 9 lads, like, it's Jesus, the amount of stuff they're able to do. I would have to say tonight has probably been my best experience so far using Say Intentions on a full long IFR flight like this. I have used it many times before on shorter legs, and it's great, but tonight was a fairly long flight, and it handled everything. And considering all the different FIRs we were flying into and different accents along the way between Germany, we're talking to Swiss for a while, France, and then into Spain, it was very, very good, I gotta say. And then the traffic injection works savagely well, and it comes up in your ADSB inside the aircraft. Yeah, it was pretty good now, I have to say. Very, very good. So
somebody's just posted in chat that next week's flight only has a 4,000 foot runway. Is that right?
4,000 feet runway? So that's grand. We'd be well able for that.
I will double check.
Yeah.
I thought
So it turns the short flight into a longer flight with turboprops.
Yeah.
319 would probably do it, but
a 7.3 would do it.
Yeah, 600.
600, yeah.
Yeah, 600 would be enough.
Yeah, that could probably do
Murph, did you see my post about that 737 full motion simulator?
Is that the one down the road from you, or close proximity to you?
4.5 miles. Apparently it's been there since 2022. I had no idea it was there. They've got a fixed base 320 sim as well, but that's over in Bristol. This one's a full motion 737 sim. 4.5 miles away. I had no idea.
So, I mean, do you bring a tent or just bring a sleeping bag?
Yeah. Trouble is now, though, before I dare go spending hundreds and hundreds on having a crack with it, I need to get my skills together for the 7.3 because I'm bloody hopeless with it.
Yeah, good. Ramble down anyway and see what the crack is. You can imagine, like, I'm sure we can organise like a dual flight, get someone to go down and run it up on VATSIM. Could you imagine? It'd be great. I look after the radios. I'm very good at them. I'm very patient waiting on ATC, you know. But yeah, I can't believe it, and it's only down the road from you. It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, you'll have to go down and let us know what it's about. Tell them, sure, you're going to go down and evaluate it. They might give you a freebie.
I won't tell them that I know that bloke, Murph. They might not let me in, right?
Oh yeah, Jesus, don't mention that fella. No. It's a good time you want, you know. But yeah, no, go down and see what the crack is for sure. It's great that there's one so close to you.
I think the guy was another former training captain with Ryanair. So I thought Flight Deck Sim might know him, but apparently not.
Okay. Yeah,
with the A320 fixed base motion they're getting ready to install up here, we're thinking of trying to get a BAR vet with them.
Oh, cool. That'd be awesome, Scott. That'd be very, very good. Yeah, no, I think...
next week's, it is a 4,000 feet runway, 3,978.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Well, that'll be fun.
But that's the arrival, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah,
3,937 feet. It'll be great.
3,000. So that's 3,000 feet more than you need to land. It's easy doing it, landing on a short runway. It's a devil taking off. So yeah, we'll see. 320 would do that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Borderline, but like 320 would do it. 7.5s. Well, a 7.5 could actually do that.
The landing, I don't think so.
I think it would do the landing. Sure, what was Baldonnel? A 7.5 got into Baldonnel one year. 4,000 feet, you say? What was the length of Bal? Hang on. Longest runway, 5,900 feet. Right, never mind. I'm talking absolute rubbish and crap. Right, and on that bombshell, I'm going to go before I make a bigger fool of myself. But lads, always a pleasure. Interesting one tonight with VATSIM and Say Intentions, but great to see pilots on both networks tonight. I mean, we'd 8 or 9 on VATSIM. We had 4 with Say Intentions. Class, absolutely class to see. And it just goes to show. I mean, these VATSIM flights, as we call them, or the online flights that we call them, this is primarily where we do our airliner flying. So you can fly with VATSIM, or indeed you can fly with, say, intentions. But the trick to all of this is get out flying. I mean, you can still jump into the chats. You can learn more with the lads. And even if you want to be in observer mode, or if you're using, say, intentions, I mean, you can dial things down where it's kind of in beginner mode as well. You have a lot of options there to start learning. The idea is just to get up flying. And again, if you have issues like that, where what we saw in Frankfurt tonight, you can always disconnect, take off, and jump back on later. Do you know? So, yeah. Yep. Pretty awesome. Right, lads, as always, thanks a million. Fair play to you. Excellent stuff. And I'm sure we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks, Matt. Good night.
Yeah, mate. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Right, lads, that's going to call it for tonight. That was an awesome flight. I was delighted with what we did with, say, intentions. And superb stuff. Everything worked terribly well. I didn't make an ass of myself. Brilliant. Great success. Right, we're back tomorrow at 1900 Zulu time. We're continuing. We're continuing our... Why did that move? We're continuing our New Zealand adventure. We're going to be departing out of Wanaka, heading up to the northwest coast, and then we're cutting across by Hamner Springs and then back down into Christchurch. Looking forward to it. So yes, Limbics, put on the kettle. We're going out that neck of the woods again tomorrow with the Kodiak. And then I still need to figure out what I'm flying on Sunday. I'll figure something out. We'll see anyway. But lads, as always, thank you so very, very much indeed. Massive shout out as well. Chewy, we got a massive raid earlier on. Thank you very, very much indeed. And for everyone for tuning in, for following. If you're watching us here on Twitch or indeed on YouTube, thanks a million. And we'll catch you all tomorrow at 1900 Zulu time. So until then, you take care. Larry red, Larry yellow. Oh no!
I've had enough of this Wowdy Webble sniggering behavior. Silence! Call yourselves Praetorian guards. You're not. Seize him, blow your noses and seize him. What did Spartacus say when a lion scoffed his wife? Nothing, he was Galdiator.
I rarely use this word when it comes to flight sim add-ons. I reserve it only for the special kind. But like, there's no point saying anything other than this is shite. It's shite. Like,
bleed that speed.
Oh,
look at that! I gotta brake now, brake! Oh, wait, where's your button? Here you are.
It's a fake!
Oh! In a hurricane!
He put it onto easy mode!
Thank you very much.
I should have stayed in that for a landing.
Can I just say, if you're busy any evening on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm available.
Will you give me like tutorials or something, will you?
I'll do it.
Ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout.